Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cirque de Sauvage. We are back after a 1 week hiatus because some of us were on vacation, but here's the team. I'm gonna head it off to Micro, who's gonna tell us all the things and stuff and what we did last time.
Well, last time we had a shorter session where we got some upgrades. We got some new people in our circus, some new followers, and
Can y'all mute
you
yourselves so we can hear you?
maybe mute while I recap. That would be great. I don't think they can hear us. Great. There we go. So yes, we got some new followers in our um, for the circus who will provide various benefits. We interviewed them, and now and plans things from gifts for dragons were made. Um, Potential, uh, well, not potential projects for magical items for Eldon to make was decided on, and then it was decided that we will be traveling to the markets. I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of like what we decided on. We
So
go
yeah,
there, we
this
see what's
this
going on.
so yeah, that's what. So traveling there is probably one of what we're gonna do this session. So over to the dungeon mistress.
All right, hello. So yes, you all get yourselves together, get your new people together, and head on out on the road. Now I'm gonna kind of like fast forward a bit because it's not that far you have to go, and there's nothing really exciting that happens. However, I will say that Wolks, that night you get visited in a dream. Yeah, by a lovely dragon lady, or
Hmm.
lady dragon, I should say. Who says, "Hi, hey, Walks. Are you
Hello.
sleeping?"
Yes, I'm dreaming. That's why I can communicate with you. So obviously I'm sleeping.
Oh, good, 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 good. So I found your mate.
Oh,
Hmm. Yeah. She and the kiddo are doing okay, but she says they can't ever leave. And, she feels concerned because she feels like her son won't learn how to hunt properly. And, also she misses you. And the people there just keep writing everything down that they do and, withdrawing blood and stuff. And it just seems like an unhealthy environment for a small child to be raised in. So I think that you should go get him.
that's the plan. But I don't know where they are, and the people who have taken them, I can't defeat.
Oh, well, I mean, I can help you with where they are. Um,
That would be that would be helpful.
yeah, once you get there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. Oh, how am I gonna give you your gift?
Just think about it.
Okay. I think about the tambourine, and I assume it like appears.
Yes, it just sort of takes form. And as you concentrate, the form becomes more and more solid. And it does seem to you that perhaps she's helping that process along. And as soon as she sees it, she goes, "Oh my goodness, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Walks." And she gives you a lick kiss, lizard lick kiss. And then she
Okay.
takes it and starts dancing with it. She's shaking it. She says, "You're the best. Wolks, I appreciate you."
Okay. Well, I appreciate your help.
She puts her one little claw on the top of your head and says, "Just a little drop of wisdom for you." And for the day, the next 24 hours, I should say, you
Mm-hmm.
will have advantage on all wisdom saves and checks.
Oh, neat.
And she says, "I'm going to show all my other friends, I'm going to show them all this beautiful gift. And also, if you want, I know a place where once you get your mate back, I know a place where they can go and they'll be safe there if you want."
That would be nice.
Hmm. Well, okay then. Um, I'll see you again soon.
Okay.
And oddly, another thing happens one night. Eldon, you hear a muffled sound coming from one of your bags. Hey, hey, are you there?
My bag. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm gonna draw Veronica and slowly approach the bag, gun drawn.
Uh,
And open it up.
mhm. I don't know if it's a little cleared out. Are you there, Eldon?
Oh, fudge. Hi, how you doing, buddy?
Finally, I've been trying to get a hold of you all this. I can't keep using this. Call me tomorrow.
All right. I'll put it in. I'll have my assistant get you on the schedule for tomorrow.
Sounds great. All right, so there's nothing more from that. Is there anything anybody else wants to be doing as you head down um, to the next town?
How long of a travel is it?
It's very little, like it's a day, only
Okay.
because the circus is a little slow.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend some time kind of getting to know the new hires, and
Mhm.
also spend some time like with people. Um, I remember that the one of the peeps is a scribe, and I'd like them to like look up or tell like just say what they know about the area we're going to. You know, the markets and stuff like that, and like just general like where we're going, what we're doing.
Oh,
I want to be careful for danger.
yeah, okay. You know what? I don't know this area. These all these towns are very new, so they're not in the books that were back into Luna very much. But you know who would know? Either Vianney would probably know, or uh, maybe Calio. Calio would probably know. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm
And
doing
I
very
just like
well.
have I'm very glad. Are you settling in okay? Do you need anything?
Um, nope, I'm doing very well. And by the way, I think that you are showing great progress. on your reading. And pretty soon you're going to be very, very just up to the top with that. Can you roll insight?
That is an 8.
Yeah. He's sure.
Thank you so much. It's so
Right, well, just
fantastic.
leave it
I'm
loud.
very like glow up. Big. I'm very excited. It's fantastic, the thing, and I kind of go, oh, thank you very much. I like it so much. Thank you. I'm very scared. I don't know what most letters are, but now you're telling me that I'm doing well. I'm so proud of myself, and I leave. Very proud of myself. I'm very happy. I'm inflated like a balloon. If anyone's ever seen like a St. Rupert's drop, I look like that.
All right. Cool. Where else do you go?
No.
Where do you go next?
I go. So I'm gonna go to. So like I said, I'm gonna spend time with the circus. I want to like involve myself in what people are up to and everything. However, in my movements, I'm going to see what Vianney's up to, and like ask her if she knows anything about the markets where we're heading to, and like, yeah, it'll be like, oh, tell me about the markets, Vianney.
Damn, what do I know about the markets?
Roll history. It's going to be a really low DC though, but I just want to see how much you remember.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right. You're pretty good. So before you had left to join the circus, you had been to the markets a couple of times. They sell basically anything that you could possibly want. And they sell things from all over sort of the whole area. So there are people from Omkili, from the Sakvan Islands, from Tuluna, and people obviously who are from Ravnica. And they all sort of get together, and it's very congested, very sort of put together haphazardly. There's a lot of, it's like what you would expect of these places. There's a lot of haggling, there's a lot of selling. The other thing that you know about this, and it's not a thing that you would have gone to, but you are for the first time going to encounter your competition. The Cult of Rakdos has they have their own set carnival there, and it is a violent and bloody and fiery demonic good time if you're into that sort of thing.
Okay.
So you part in the back of your mind, you've been a little bit worried about it because they're not you don't know how they're going to react to you just showing up, but it's going to happen one way or the other. There are one of the guilds of Ravnica, so you can't be a circus in Ravnica and just like never run into them. So
all right, well, I convey this information.
Okay. Are they like the 11-fold bastards? Do they like burn down competition and stuff like that? Like, do they hurt people?
They hurt people as part of their circus performance. It's run by a demon. Like the Rakdos is a demon. And his cult is demonic.
So that's the
Okay.
competition.
That sounds horrendous.
Well, yeah, but we don't have to cross paths with them if we don't. Just be cordial, be nice, professional courtesy. Should be fine.
I kind of, I kind of like, no, I kind of like shake my head with a kind of nod. What about monsters? I don't like the idea of being like being stuck in the situation like we were in before, because Temerity got hurt, and I don't want that.
Chrissy, I don't know.
You don't know of any particular I mean, there are monsters in this world. It's not the safest place in the universe. If there is a very safe place in the universe, this isn't it. But you don't know of any specific, monsters that are tending to be here particularly.
Does that answer your question?
Kind of like, shakes his head with a kind of like, yeah. And just, yeah, sure. And then I'll just carry on. I'll thank Vianney for her time and,
Yeah, no
leave her
problem.
to whatever she was doing before, and kind of like carry on. And, spend a bit of time with the clowns, spend a bit of time with Saphira, spend a bit of time with Enkila and her marching band.
Why don't you roll charisma just to see in general how well you get along with everybody?
Will that be a save or a check? Or
Just a check.
Okay, 20. 25.
Goodness, that everyone loves you so much. They are so happy to talk to you. I mean, you barely get a moment to yourself all day because everyone's like, "Oh, the ringleader is visiting us. Let's hang out. Let's all chat." They just tell you, how things are going. They are really pleased to talk to you.
I'm glad. And I'll just kind of like spend time, and like this is legit thing. I'm involving myself with how things are going. I'm going to like spend a little time with Eldon, seeing how how the smithy is going, with its with some of the improvements that we bought. Like I imagine that because we've sunk the money in, like we bought stuff at where we were before, and on the trip we're kind of like on the move fixing things up. Like doing the same with Auntie Mimsy and so on and so forth.
So, Eldon, what do you think? How's it going?
Yeah, boss. I've been working on. I think I got a few things ready to go. Walks is needing a couple of things. Should have the improvements done in no time. Did, however, bump into a snag, boss. Might need your help with it.
Okay, what is it?
Alright, so before we left to Lazola, one of my classmates came and found me. He's a bit of an asshole. Wanted me to spy on the people of Lazola. And I've mostly been ignoring him because, it's easier to ignore my problems sometimes. But he seems to have gotten tired of that and reached out. I'll probably want some information on the people of Lazola. The people of Lazola are just fine. I don't want to give him any. He seems a bit of a classist asshole. Don't really want to give him information. But if I don't give him something, he's gonna tell my parents that I'm not in school, and that's gonna be a bad thing.
Can I see, how is he talking to you?
I got a sending stone back in my cart.
Oh, just offhand, GM, like,
Mhm.
do I know if sending stones know whether or not the stone is, near the person? Like, is it just like a walkie-talkie, or is it like a walkie-talkie with encoding to this particular person or whatever?
Roll Arcana.
My best stat.
Nope,
9.
you don't know. Not sure.
I'll ask the person who actually knows what they're doing. What about? Why don't you just throw it away? It got lost in the desert and was never seen again.
Well, then I'm pretty sure he's just gonna go tell my parents that I'm not in school. However, so remember that time that I snuck in to a power plant on an internship?
Yes.
How about I have an internship here? We draft up a letter that's like, you sign it, be like, this is my internship, and we send it out to my parents. So this guy can go tell him whatever he wants, but at the end of the day, he's going to have a nice official letter saying that I'm on an internship with you, learning about magic. You can be like my mentor.
Okay.
Okay.
Magic and the performing arts.
Yes. At least that'll cover me for a little bit. I still have to figure out how to deal with this guy. I'm sure he'll be persistent, but that might give me some wiggle room.
If he's not here, and you don't have the stone, then he will have nothing to talk to you with. He's there and you are here.
Like I can only ignore my problems for so long. Like at some point, I feel like I gotta face them head on at some point or another.
I kind of like, you kind of see the like eyeball type things, the little particulations of brass, shiny shit in his body, kind of like move around and kind of go and kind of say, did he pay you?
No, he threatened me. That's different.
Are you going to get something nice in return for the work?
Yeah, not having my parents mad at me. That seems nice.
But we're going to deal with your parents. This person sounds like this person is not a problem.
I might need to go
Whatever
talk to
you
some...
do, I will help.
Okay.
But let's go to Callio right now to make the paperwork. And yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Let's go.
To the scribe and Callio.
Yeah, they are more than willing to help you. The scribe did the internship. He kind of says to you, God, you got a lot of internships going on here. Very studious.
Yeah, living the college life the fullest. Gotta take advantage of my years while I'm young.
That's very excellent thinking, I think, on your part. Yep. Why don't you roll insight?
Got a 10 plus a 1, so 7. Sorry, 11. I can math.
He seems a little bit nervous to you, but nothing. He just strikes you as a nervous guy.
Okay. Nervous man. Have you ever thought, what's his name again? Nigel? No.
His name is
Cedric.
Cedric.
Yeah. I just had to look at my note. Cedric. How old is Cedric? Ish. Like, how old does he look?
Why don't you roll? Just roll perception.
Better at that one, but not by a whole lot. 16.
Eldon?
16?
Did we lose Eldon or did we lose me?
Oh!
No, you're still there.
No.
I hear you.
I don't know what
Eldon's
happened.
not replying.
Yeah.
Well-
Sorry, I don't know how I ended up muting myself there. 16. I just did. I don't know.
He seems like early 20s. He's definitely not old.
Okay, early 20s. All right. Hey, Cedric, you know, we've been dealing with a lot of things. You seem like you could use a break. How about you and we kick back and relax. Maybe go talk to the brewer, see if he's got any new cool things for us to try out.
Sure. Yeah, as soon as I gotta get this done. As soon as I do, though, definitely
Yes.
gonna. We should hang out more.
Yes. We should.
Yeah. So, anybody else have anything else they want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to, on the way there, have a talk with Knockdown Dolly, and see if she can gives me some pointers on like animal handling, so I can get a little bit better at dealing with Hook.
Oh, sure. So you spend the day with her and you sort of watch everything that she does, and she sort of takes you around, and you notice that there's a couple things that you notice. One is that she is very consistent and very patient. Anytime her horse does something that she likes, she gives him a treat, or her a treat, gives her a treat. This is Pearl. And when the horse doesn't seem to be doing exactly, because she's working on some sort of routine, you don't quite have the idea of what it's like, almost like dancing with the horse. It's weird to you. But when the horse isn't quite doing something right, it doesn't seem to faze her or bother her at all. And she just sort of spends a lot of time, connecting and touching and talking to in a very calm and gentle tone. And you can tell that she and the horse are just very copacetic with each other.
All right.
If you wanted to, she offers you that if you want to come around and learn more about animal handling, you'll have to do it for a while, but she can teach you that skill.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, that will be my new downtime activity. This will be getting better at animal handling. Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. All right. Anyone else?
I'll just be assisting my auntie and learning things from her. Or relearning things, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it on?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, things are going pretty well. You're learning and taking on new things.
I just to make sure that it gets said out loud, I'm going to be working on Wilkes's arm things. Armbands. Arm hand things. Arm wraps. There we go.
Cool. Yep.
So how
You
many
mean the boxing gloves?
Boxing gloves. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Big lizard with boxing gloves. How many? Just so that I can mark it off somewhere. How many days in between things can I get to spend on that?
You're only really traveling for a day, but it'll be a couple more days while you guys are setting up, or while the circus is being set up.
Okay. Perfect.
So.
All right,
yeah,
and
so
then
you-
I want to talk to Zill.
All right. Go ahead.
Zill,
Yes.
I got a problem. I need your help with.
You always have a problem.
Yes, lots of them. 99 of them to be exact. But I'm being blackmailed. I think I told you about the blackmail bit. Being blackmailed.
With what?
They're gonna tell my parents that I'm not in college because clearly I am not in college.
Mm,
I don't
your
want
parents have control over your life in some way, I assume?
I mean, they do send me like tuition money, and they'd be very disappointed.
I thought you were running from your parents.
I mean, yes, but I still need
What-
their approval and validation. Oh, I really gotta go talk to somebody about this stuff.
You need their approval and validation.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Zill's gone full therapist.
Us. We're gonna sit here and have a therapy session with Zill. I don't know. They raised me and
So?
stuff. Gotta live up to their expectations. They wanted me to
But
be a
why?
big old wizard.
What is that going to do for you?
Not have my parents be mad at me.
But then, do you care? Why do you care, really?
Because when my mom gets mad at me, it breaks my heart. Like,
When my mother got mad at me, it meant I was probably going to die.
yes, this isn't the Underdark or the Drow. Humans are a little bit.
I'm
We
simply
have-
asking you, if you really didn't want to disappoint your mother, then you wouldn't have run away from college, would you have?
No, but you know, you gotta be true to myself, but not disappoint my mom. So, the easiest solution is have a very
You have to
elaborate
make
lie
a
about it.
choice. You have to make a choice in this case.
Best of both worlds.
In this case, you've made your choice, you've just not accepted it.
Are you Hannah?
I mean,
You chose to run away. And
That
now
is
you wish
fair.
to have your cake and eat it too.
yes.
But why is it you want to lie to her? Anyway, what is it you need my help with, even?
Okay, well, I'm being blackmailed. I don't think I can just outright kill this guy. That seems like
Why
it fails
not?
a temerity test.
Not
So
temerity. Why does everyone have a temerity test?
so I can't just do that, but I
You
still
want me
need
to
to
do
deal
it?
with this person. Huh?
You want me to do it?
No, he's not even around. He's
No.
yeah, but he gave me the sending stone, and he wants me to.
You willingly took it from him?
Yeah. I don't want him to tell my parents.
You don't want him to tell your parents.
This is how blackmail works.
Why did you leave school?
Because I'm not very good at magic at all.
I didn't even know you did magic.
I know, I don't. I went to school to learn magic, and I'm terrible at it. Like this is why like I
You've
I
dug
make
yourself a
things.
hole and you wish for me to build a ramp for you? Is that what you're asking?
A little bit, yes. So,
What do you
know,
want from me?
I don't know. How do I deal with this guy?
How do you deal with him?
Yes, without
You
killing
kill
him.
him.
No. Temerity test. We got to pass the temerity test.
Then you get blackmail on him.
Ooh, that might work.
Or you get someone else to kill him.
Does that pass the temerity test?
I don't care what the goddamn temerity test says.
I might have to ask
Temerity
temerity
doesn't
about
know.
that one.
Regardless, you're either going to have to neutralize him in some way, and that means you either have to have information on him, or you simply have to neutralize what threat he has towards you.
Okay.
He has a threat.
That's-
His threat is that he knows that you're not in school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you tried, I don't know, lying and saying you're on some away program.
Oh yeah, no, I'm working on that part.
Then what do you need my help for?
Because I still gotta get rid of this guy. He's gonna. I feel like he's gonna be very persistent, and
If
I
he's
gotta send a
going to be
letter. And letters
persistent,
take
then
time.
We need to lure him here, and then we need to kill him.
Okay, how do we lure him here? He wants information on Lazolans.
Tell him that you think that someone is listening in on you, and you need to tell him in private. That it's
Perfect.
dire information that could be very important, very profitable, should he know it.
See, this is why I come to you. Thank you. Great idea.
You really should just accept that you've disappointed your mother.
Okay, well, and we're gonna need more than one therapy session for that. So, like, sometime next week.
If you want to come in here and sit so I can berate you, by means, you can come anytime you wish.
Okay, sometime next
But
week.
you have to
Got it.
learn to play dragon chess.
Okay. I don't think I know how to play Dragon Chess. I'm really good
Saphira
with cards.
knows. Saphira can help teach you.
Okay, I'll spend some time with that. I know a lot of card games.
I don't like card games.
Well, you should play with me sometimes. I'm really good at them.
You cheat.
Yes, that's why I'm really good at them.
I know.
Oh, well, thank you for your help. I'll see you next week.
That was 2 minutes of conversation.
All right, that's all I need.
Okay. Are you going to call Montgomery back?
I scheduled something for tomorrow, so once tomorrow
Alright.
comes around.
Yep. All right. So.
I probably should talk to Montgomery about, or not Montgomery, about Temeri about the temerity test.
All right. Go ahead.
This is a very Eldon-centric game.
One other thing, Weldon, before you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried speaking to your parents and telling them that you're away?
Oh God, no.
Why? You don't have the ability to reach out to them?
Again, the whole disappointment thing.
I'm gonna need this.
But you could tell them that you have an away program. Just head them off at the pass.
I mean, I'm gonna do that. I already got a letter. I'm working on the line part.
Just but you could prep them for it. Be like, hey, parents, I've got this program, and then they get it in the mail, and they go, oh, here's the program. Like,
yes. I'm going to do that. Speaking of which, I might need a mentor for this program. Someone really good at magic.
Get out of my card.
Okay. Same time next week.
Yep.
Got it.
You-
Once
you
a week.
tried.
Once a week. Mentorship with Zill.
Oh,
didn't know
Chrissy,
Zill was a
Chrissy, Chrissy. I know that this is a con,
Well,
yeah, but is it actually possible for the Cirque du Sauvage,
Possible.
like head office, corporate, to actually set up an internship program?
that's you. So you can decide.
Okay, well in that case, fuck it. Like Eldon, where's your give me the name of this thing. I'll make this legit. Oh, they're not doing whatever. Like what? Like just
But
the
is
point
it
is that's what I'm going to
paid
do for the shit.
internship?
Fuck no! Why would I pay them?
Well, I
There we
mean,
go.
you already pay them. They
Yeah, I
get...
know. That's like out of character. No, I would never do that. In character, like the ringleader doesn't understand what money is. Thinks that they're just like general pieces of discus that you just like shoot at people, and they give you stuff. Like the concept of advanced economics is like right over their head. But yeah, like I'm actually gonna like properly set this up, or try to.
Yeah, you can talk to Callio, who, it's like, yeah, I mean, never heard of a circus intern, but yeah, why not? We'll teach him magic shit.
Okay.
Do you know any magic?
Congratulations, Eldon. You have just created the concept of like paper tiger financing and stuff like that. We have in reverse created the concept of like having name on a piece of paper jobs. Internships by retrograde.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Eldon. Fantastic. Good work.
All right. Cedric puts this together. He does a great job. This is what he's good at, right? So, and he sends it off to your parents. It'll probably take a couple weeks because he's sending it all official, like, you know. So, but yeah.
As soon as I get a chance, probably at the next town or whatever, or the next city, I am gonna try to find a quicker way to talk to my parents. If there's, I don't know, sending stone telegram, something that I can teleportation circle. I don't know what they do. To try to get there, to try to do what Zil said and try to beat them to the pass and be like, "Hey, parents, I'm doing this thing with the circus. Sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but you know." Paperwork should show up soon. So yes, at some point I would like to have a conversation with my parents, but I'm sure that I need to find a special place to do that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'll have to think about that for. Probably it's going to involve finding someone who can do a real sending spell, and yeah. Giving them information and just, passing a message along. It's probably the best that I can come up with short term anyway.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. When I get a chance.
Yeah. All right. So after a day's travel, while doing various other things all at the same time, chatting, circuses don't move fast, or at least yours doesn't. You make your way into the various tent cities and small clay facsimile of different small buildings low to the ground. Nothing too permanent, nothing too nothing that looks like it's been there a long time or is planned to be there a long time. But it is throngs of people and colors, and it's loud, and there's smells and tastes in the air, and it's just a very busy market town of Tessine markets. Callio. Who would Callio take? Callio would probably take Vianney aside.
Mm-hmm. Is it time to draw a crowd?
Well, maybe. I ever tell you that I used to, before was here, I was with the Rakdos Guild.
Oh, I don't think you've ever been drunk enough to tell me that.
Yeah, I gotta get pretty freaking drunk. So I'm gonna try to, there are hard feelings.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gonna kind of hang back, do a lot of paperwork.
Yeah. I'll be indoors.
Yeah,
taxes.
permits. Yeah, rent, lease, contracts for their land and sales tax, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe if you and Ringleader can handle the getting the crowd riled up.
Yeah, maybe I'll grab Marble, and we can do some acrobatics. And we have any fire breathers yet? I think we need some fire breathers.
We literally have a fire breather.
Who is that?
Saphira.
Saphira.
Oh yeah.
That's-
Okay,
that's
let's get
literally her
Saphira.
job.
All right, let's get out the fire eater. I forgot what I thought just she was a Stan. I thought I forgot. Her was supposed to be the
Just
Zill
Zill's
Stan.
groupie.
Yeah. I grabbed Saphira and Marble and me in between the two acrobats and the fire eater. We should be able to emphasize the family-friendly nature of our venue.
All right. So why don't you
Ladies
roll?
and bees and gents.
Why don't you roll persuasion or performance with advantage?
Okay, let's see. That would probably be performance with advantage, so that should be good. Yeah, 18. Group check.
You definitely people at first look a little worried. You know, like, well, that's not the people we usually see. But once they get the idea of, oh, we could actually bring our kids to this one, it's a much more welcoming vibe. And then people, they're talking to you and they're chatting.
Yeah, we were like describing the food cart and the games that you can play, as well as the sideshow with the strongman and the big top with the ringleader who comes in and introduces all of the acts and the animals and everything else. So yeah, really trying to sell it.
Awesome. Yeah.
I'm giving us our niche in the market, distinguishing ourselves from our competition.
Alrighty.
That's me done.
And as far as the markets, now you send all your people who need to go out and, upgrade their shops out to get their upgrades. So they're out, they're going to do that on their own, basically. You've basically given them the money, and this is how that's going to work. But is there anything that any of you all are interested?
Yeah, I want more smoke bombs. I want components for 5 smoke bombs. It didn't work out so well last time, but one of these days, I'm gonna throw a smoke bomb and be like, Batman, smoke bomb, and then, oh no.
I'd like to go to
Surprise
town.
food and
All right.
smoke bomb components.
Eldon, would you like to go to town with me?
He yelled yes from the kitchen. Me eating my baked potato made him hungry, so he's gonna get food now.
No.
Okay.
And Marble would like to just walk around the market to see if anything jogs her memory.
Why don't you roll a wisdom save?
Okay. 19.
Yeah. Like every time you sort of walk around and you hear people calling out, you spend the whole day with this maddening deja vu. It's like there are people you swear you've seen them before, and they seem to know you. They kind of wave, a couple of people anyway, not everybody, obviously.
Yeah, I'll wave back, but just like a quick wave, like, hi, how's it going? And then just keep walking and just be like, how do I know them? How do I know this place?
Yeah, and smoke bomb components. What did we decide those were?
I don't know. You probably need some sort of glass and some ash and some magical components. So whatever you think is a fair price. I could try to look up a cost. I'm guessing a couple silver, a couple gold. So.
Smoke bomb.
Yeah.
5.
Smoke bomb. You're my smoke bomb.
In D&D Beyond, they are £2, and they cost. Does it have a cost on the D&D Beyond website? What the fuck?
Are they common, uncommon?
30 gold pieces.
30?
30?
Oh.
30.
All right. Well, then I only want one, but I still get my one.
All right. Yeah, it is not. You can literally find anything here. So, yep, if you want smoke bombs, I will Now, do you want to try to haggle?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'll offer him free tickets to the show, to the circus.
All
I
right.
can get him on a list.
Why don't you roll
This would be
persuasion?
all right.
And
Let's
I'm
see.
going to.
Oh man, I am just so sweet with my little southern accent.
Oh my God!
What
They
the
give it to you at half price.
Oh, then I'll take
They're
2.
like, okay, awesome.
2 for 1.
I have not been so excited. I love the circus. I used to go see the circus when I was a kid. Here, go ahead.
Aw,
Yeah.
Aw.
y'all so sweet. Yeah, come
Take
on
my
back.
horse up for free.
Just go ahead, put your name on this piece of paper. I'll make sure you're all on the list. Your kids and your
do,
nephews
and-
and nieces, everyone come.
They put like 6 names on.
That's fine. I'll make sure to get those to the admissions people. Put them on the VIP list that we're just going to make up right now.
I mean, it's not the first time we've done that, so.
Well, yeah, they're going to come spend their money. What do we care if we don't get admissions costs? So the kids are going to want souvenirs and to play games and see the show, and it's fine.
Walks, plushy walks, plushy walks.
Plushy walks.
That would be so cute.
I would love.
We
Oh,
need-
Eldon, can you mend up some plushy walks for the games? Oh, it'd be perfect. Like,
I
you
am
have, like,
on
shooting
it.
We
games.
need
Yes.
gonna
I will
need
do
a
it.
seamstress to do that.
We have
Oh,
one.
like,
Get that.
we should have little plushies of
Oh,
all
yeah,
of us.
We have a
my-
seamstress.
We have my costume guy.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have plushies of all of us.
Yeah, he can probably.
Yeah.
We'll be collectibles like Harry Potter ones.
Okay.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
my mother already knows where we are. So.
Except better.
More merchandising. Merchandising. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
First,
casual merch.
he is doing Marble's costume, though. He's still working on that. But as soon as he's done that, he's told you that'll probably take 2 or 3 days. He wants to get it right. And he keeps measuring you and remeasuring you and telling you not to eat too much or to lose weight either. Stay exactly the same.
All right. Also, I want
I can do
everyone
that.
to. I think they all need nicknames. So yeah, like Eldon's will be Devil Charm, Eldon Devil Charm, and it could be the Mysterious Zill.
No, you did not give me a
Okay. All
nickname.
right, everyone has to come up with their their collectible name. It has to be some sort of descriptor.
Walks.
The marvelous marble.
Oh, we can get
Already a
a.
description. It's already. My name is already. a
Plushy
description.
Wilkes. It has
Yes,
to
Plushy
distinguish from
Wilkes.
the real Wilkes. Otherwise, it'll be
Um,
confusing for you.
I'm sure we
There'll
can
be so
have
many
Cedric
Wilkeses in
make
the
a.
world.
Cedric can make us like collectible cards, like Pokemon cards.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell
We'll
yeah.
kind of create our own version of Magic the Gathering.
Hell
So our
yeah.
circus.
Please do not put me on a card.
Too
But we
late.
can have you as a plushie, right?
No.
I can just see you kind of like doing a mysterious eye with your
Doing
hands, doing that
secret.
sort of like weird
No,
thing with your
not
flowing
do it.
robes.
Don't do
Oh
it.
yes,
What
and the
about
cape
an
of billowing.
anatomically accurate doll?
Spicy
No.
temerity. Spicy sauce
Action
temerity.
figure with a punch.
No. You're going to get me killed.
Temerity in a chef's hat, like the really puffy one on top, like the Swedish chef.
Don't get in the way of my wings.
No,
And
it
the
won't.
horns.
No, we'll have a hole for the horns. Be fine.
Oh,
Be
okay.
fitted.
All right.
There are drow out there who want to murder me. I don't want them to know that I work at this specific circus and I'm famous there as a plushie.
They won't recognize the
One.
plushie
You
as
can
you.
make it a little more generic, drow, if you.
One, are you
Come-
using your
that-
real name? And two, isn't that the bigger problem? Three, do they really think do you really think they're gonna recognize you from a plushie? It would be lucky if it like has a straight face.
1, yes.
2, yes.
2,
Yes.
can't change that. You found me dying in the desert. I told you my name as a last bit of effort.
Well, we can give you a cover
3,
name from now on.
3, if they found it, there are magics that help you find things.
Okay, but
Having
maybe
a
we
thing
should
of
give you
my likeness is not what I would like.
the mysterious Zal.
Zal.
Yeah, it's a total cover name. It's totally perfect. That or
No.
Liz, but that might be too
You
obvious.
can make cards of everyone else here for all
The
I care.
mysterious Zal.
Hmm.
Okay,
Put
I
a
think we're
veil
done
over
with
his
this.
face. That'll solve the problem, surely.
Okay, we've gone well off of the narrative.
No, that's all right.
No, this is role play.
All right. So after arguing that for a while, you, Zill and Eldon, you were going to go into the town.
I'm taking Eldon to town with me. We're gonna go walk around the shops, the stores, the bars, whatever. I'm searching for information, just what's happening here, what's going on, what's the latest news, what rumors are going on, things of that nature. I figured the two social characters could do it the best.
All right. So first of all, let's just roll just perception with advantage.
Okay. I have perception. Eldon, what's your perception?
+4.
Okay, we have the same. I'll roll it then. 22.
All right. There's a lot going on here. Anything in particular? Well, first of all, you do see it's very easy for you to see the other performers, and you notice that a lot of them are clocking you. So that is the people from the other circus, but they don't approach you. They just sort of watch you.
They seem to know that I'm in the circus by just my appearance.
You don't know. Are you going to ask them?
No.
They clock you. That's all you can tell.
They keep looking at us.
Yeah.
Interesting. I would like to know if there are other drow collections of drow here.
Plushies, trading cards. Sorry.
If there are yeah.
You go out during the day, and drow hate the day, so it's hard for you to say for sure. Nobody seems to think that you are weird looking here. You don't get like stares or anything. People aren't treating you weirdly, so you have the sense that yeah, there's probably been drow here or there. They're not out right now.
Okay. And then I'll literally go to bars and ask about if there is essentially adventurer mercenary work to be had in town, just to head that off, just to get that rolling.
All right. Well, first of all, after walking around just for a bit, just taking in things, you hear a voice in your ear saying, "Crazy place, isn't it, darling?"
It's no different than some of the cities in the Underdark. Less orcs.
And it's outside.
Yeah, you can see the blistering sun, that's true. But mostly less orcs.
Yeah, Eldon, have you ever been properly introduced?
To the voice in my head?
Oh, no, it's not the voice in your head. This is a person.
Oh, that was completely...
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, but it was always in your head too.
Yeah. So where do I see them, or I just hear the voice?
Oh, they're right at your ear. They kind of come up behind you.
Oh, then I'll say this exact same thing, and then I'll look over to them, and I'll go, yeah, you're out and about.
They are in disguise. The voice is the same.
Right.
But you are looking at an elf, just an average, ordinary elf. who smiles at you. Yes. Well, this is it's a great town if you want to hide out, get information, that sort of thing.
Is there information to be had that you've already found?
Yes, we should talk.
Oh, right. This is a human named Eldon that works at the circuit with me.
I'm actually a creature of the night now.
Yeah, he's like a vampire, but not really.
How droll.
It's wonderful. He's so unique and special.
Well,
Ooh,
I
special
shall
boy.
I don't know. I shall be very impressed, certainly.
Anyway, what would you like to meet?
Can you meet tonight?
I believe I can. We don't have a show, do we?
Not tonight. It'll
No.
take a few days to set stuff up.
I've got time.
All right. There's a lovely little, I guess you'd call it a bar. And he sort of points to it. He says it's called the Naughty Swan.
The Naughty Swan. That sounds like a bar you would like.
It is, it's quite something. But you meet me there a little after sundown. You can have a drink, have a chat. It should be delightful.
Just you and I?
He looks at Eldon and says, "Oh, if you would like to bring your friend, the more the merrier."
I just look at Eldon. He's no good.
What, Eldon's no good, or?
Yeah.
Well, neither are we.
What good
Yeah,
word?
I don't really want to be a third wheel. You're fine.
It was
with me.
very lovely meeting you, though. I'm entirely
Yes,
charmed.
heard all about you. That was a
All
lie.
good.
I really haven't. I nothing about you. Also, please don't kill me. I know you do that.
No one's paid me to. I do what I do for money. Not for jokes.
Do I get like a family and friends discount? Asking for a family and or friend.
You want someone dispatched?
Maybe.
Well, we aren't family, and we haven't quite made friends yet. What do you say, Zil?
I had made this exact suggestion to him.
Is Eldon gonna go from chaotic good to chaotic neutral?
At this point, chaotic evil. Creature of the night.
We can discuss it over dinner.
All right. It will depend on the difficulty and danger and all of that, but you just let me know, cutie. I do have some things I must be doing. I have a prior engagements, but it's always lovely seeing you.
It's lovely seeing you as well. And I have a gift for both of us when we meet tonight. You'll love it.
Wonderful. he says, and then sort of melts back into the crowd.
Eldon,
Yes.
that man. You could be like him if you were competent and dangerous.
Yeah.
And that would make you so much more valuable.
Mm.
And a lot more attractive. Come on.
I'm listening.
I'm going to the bar to look for
Don't look at me like that.
work for us.
All right. So when you go into the Naughty Swan, it's a surprisingly homely. There's an older woman. You think that she's human. She's running things. There's some kids running around. It's not at all what you would have expected. She looks up at you and says, "Oh, hello. Can I help you? Would you like the daily special?"
What is the daily special?
It's burgers.
Burgers.
Yes. You see, what we do is we grind up meat. We grind it and then form it into a patty, if you will, and that is grilled upon a hot stone and placed between two pieces of biscuit bread.
Sounds refined. We'll take it. And we'll sit down. Or I'm going to sit down. Melvin can stand up if he wishes.
Yeah. They lead you to a nice little table, and they give. Eldon, did you want the special?
He said it.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
All right. So, for 3 silver, 2 specials. Any drinks to go with it?
Yeah, we'll get drinks. Yeah.
Hey.
I'll pay for both of us.
Yeah, it's just a couple more
sure.
silver.
I am gonna show off because I can, and Eldon would. I am, even though this place is homely, I am gonna ask for their finest wine. I'm a dumbass.
They look at you and say, "Of course, sir. We'll get right on that."
Okay.
And you get a carafe of wine that looks exactly like everyone else's.
Good.
Wonderful.
You know, my family used to have a vineyard we'd go to in the summers.
This is exactly what I was talking about.
What do you mean?
You're just so stupid.
All right, you make a robot.
I don't
Mr.
have to make a robot. You're just so awful with you. How can you be? How do you make it this far in this life? How's no
I
one
don't know.
stuck
Just
with you
pay
to
for
death?
it.
Is that it? You just pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, when your allowance is like 5 gold a day, you know, you can do whatever you want.
5 gold a day.
That's just my allowance.
Wow.
Yeah. Christmas comes around. Oof. So many nice things.
You had an allowance. Are you 2?
He gets a whole 10 gold when it's Christmas.
No, I'm just, just rich.
I'm a special boy.
If I wanted things, I would just get them because my family was incredibly wealthy. I just don't understand why you have an allowance like you're a 2-year-old. Anyway.
My dad said it was to teach me responsibility.
What responsibility have you done? You've ran away from home.
Oh, I didn't say that it worked. I just said that's what he said.
Competence raising incompetence. I understand that. Anyway, and then I'm going to motion for the bar person I don't know if this is a bar or a restaurant at this point.
Mhm.
But I'll be like, I actually was curious. Was there any work to be had in town for adventurer types?
Oh, I suppose there always is. You could head by the big tent, the big blue tent in the very center of town. They'll probably tell you, but I don't know. You know, it's just
What's the big blue tent in the center of town?
um well, it's where but like we don't really have a mayor particularly or anything like that, but if we were going to, uh Olaf would be the mayor. Olaf kind of runs everything. He's just a big old dwarf,
Just a big
bossy.
dwarf that runs everything. He's like a baron or some sort.
You know, it's just one of those.
Is he a merchant?
He's from one of those stupid guilds that they have around here, but the one that likes to be bossy.
Understood. Well, then we will go ask them.
I mean, I'd give you something, but I don't have anything to do. I just mind my own business.
Good to know. Well, I appreciate the information.
Absolutely, sir. Would you like a dessert?
What's for dessert?
Pie.
Sure, we'll have pie.
Would you like cherry, apple, or chocolate cream?
I'll just look at Eldon.
Chocolate cream.
We'll have chocolate cream.
Two-
Interesting.
Yeah. So 2 chocolate cream pies. Everything's good. It's well made. It is not particularly fancy, but it is good quality food. Which Eldon, I'm assuming, does not eat, but
Oh yeah, because he's not living.
what do you do with the food that you get, Eldon?
There you go.
It's true, it's gross. Blah.
Just try to stomach it. Don't be rude.
You ordered it.
I did. I forgot that I don't like food.
Yeah.
It smells bad. It smells bad, Zill. Just gonna drink the wine.
Wow. You are a socially refined individual.
You need like
Zill, I eat brains.
salts.
I was about
Salts,
to
you
say
need,
you
like,
need to start
spring-
carrying around like a vial of like
Do I have brains in my lunchbox?
you need to like have a vial of just the juices so that you can pour it on your stuff and it would make it
Like brain hot sauce.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or like,
like an
brains,
iZombie.
like salts.
Yeah.
I'll make
You have a
sure to go ahead
lunchbox.
and just say that Marble will mention this to him later, or if like in the earpiece if he ever like brings it up.
Bring the chocolate back to the circus.
I like these ideas.
Yeah, they
That's
ask
a
you if
pie.
something is wrong. If anything is wrong with your food.
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't realize that this kind of goes against my dietary restrictions for religious reasons.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
okay.
I'm. Is there is there anything we can get you?
Oh, the wine is delicious. Don't you fret. Thank you for finding me just the best bottle you had. I really appreciate that.
It was our pleasure.
I'm picking Marble next time. Oh, bolts.
I mean, I'm cuter.
I would like to also. I would like to add that I'm a charisma character. I'm a face character, and I feel very left out.
You're my ball. And I do illegal things constantly. I can kind of hold it over
My
Eldon.
charisma's a +4, so I'm just saying.
My charisma's 10.
And I'm proficient in persuasion and stuff, so just saying.
As is Vienna. Well, no, performance more than persuasion.
I'm also fluffy and cute. So.
Oh, shit. Glad I put that fucking cap back on.
So where are we going next?
Well, I'm going to go to the big tent and meet this dwarf who has all the rules.
Ooh.
Yep. So there is a large blue tent, and there is an elderly dwarf there. He's wearing linen robes, but how do I put it? What would the robe version of the Johnson be? Like they're white linen and peach robes with he's wearing like sandals with no socks. It's looking casual.
All right, and this tent, what does it look like? Just like giant empty tent, or what's in here?
Oh no, there's a ton of stuff in here. There's some other people in here. There's a lot of books, a lot of scrolls. There's people who kind of seem to be obedient to Mr. Olaf. Mr. Olaf, Mr. Olaf. He's got toadies.
All right, well then I guess I will approach Mr. Olaf with Eldon in tow. And I will go, greetings, Mr. Olaf.
Greetings. I haven't seen you here before. I know everyone's face who I've ever met.
That's an impressive skill. No, we are new to town. I'm Zill, and this is an associate of mine, Eldon. We are with the circus that just came in.
Oh, yes. I'm told that one of your associates is very, very busy with the permits.
With the what?
The permits.
Oh, the permits.
You can't possibly expect to have a running circus without, significant numbers of permits. That's what I told them.
It's probably Cat.
Or, well, I had a friend. I had one of my underlings, of course. I didn't go tell them. But they said that this Callio was very enthusiastic, was saying he was hoping for the opportunity to do more paperwork. It's refreshing,
That checks out.
That's wonderful. He's always doing all paperwork. He's such a busy little bee. But
He's very
on
good.
top of our normal circus duties, we often look for side work, adventuring type work, mercenary type deals, if you know. And I had asked around, and people had pointed me towards you. I had wondered if you had such jobs that perhaps our people, once the circus is done, or when we're not busy, could go and help you in your fair community here.
Absolutely. So, I take it that you have a wide range of talents and skills.
Oh, yes, we have every manner of freak.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but why don't you, let's see, why don't you roll me a d10.
Oh, okay. 6.
7. Okay. Well, there are several possibilities. The first, while you are here, is there is a former prisoner who, he was very talented in the magic, if you know what I mean. And he just sent our poor guards, drove them away, convinced that they had seen something horrible, and he merely walked out of where he was being guarded. We were going to send him over to some place where he was much more capable of being sheltered. So we could definitely use that. If that's something that's interesting to you, you would have to find him.
Can you tell me anything about this individual?
Well, here's the thing. We're trying to keep it on the down low. So I'd have to know if this is something that interests you.
Oh, yes, very much, actually.
All right. I'll have Fiona write up the paperwork, and you'll just have to sign some forms and non-disclosure agreements. And once that's all set, I will send you a packet of information. But as we say, mum's the word. We don't want it getting out that our guards are this easy to confuse.
Indeed. Was there any other jobs, or was that just the one?
There's 2 more. All right. Why don't you roll a d12?
Cock. 8.
Now, related to the first, I believe that, in fact, the captain of the guards, I believe that they are corrupt and may have in some way assisted the prisoner in their escape.
Ah, I see. And you wish the captain of the guard to be...
We need proof.
Ah, I see. I see.
Again, this would all fall under the non-disclosure agreement.
I believe that's something we can also work on. That sounds fairly simple.
Delightful. I'm absolutely thrilled to have someone from outside the usual suspects, if you will, able to work on these quietly. And then there is one more thing. Being that you are circus people, perhaps you'd have more of an in than we do. But we've had some rumors about the Rakdos clan. And we need those verified. Specifically, we've been told that they are keeping a wingless angel.
Wow. Now that is interesting. A wingless angel, and for what purpose would they be doing that?
Well, they're demons.
Just for torment, then.
What?
Just for the purpose of tormenting it, then.
Yes, but I think they also charge.
Ah, I see.
Watch.
And we wish to confirm the rumors that they exist, then.
perhaps help the angel if you can confirm it. It might just be one of those wild rumors that they start themselves. You know, they are terrible liars.
I think we can look into all three of those, actually.
Well, genius. I'm so glad you walked into my little tent.
No, I'm
It
glad.
is
Well,
lovely to meet someone with such civic fervor.
indeed. Will we speaking of pay once you does your packet, or well, right now?
All right. Well, Fiona usually handles it, but I can tell you, you are looking at, depending on the degree of difficulty, 100 gold for the first. If you can get me proof on that captain, I'll give you 500 gold. And should you find the other, find the angel and find proof that there is an angel there or proof that they are lying, that will be 500. If you find out that they are actually being held, then 1,000, which would bring you to 1,600 gold, I do believe, minimum.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. I'm so glad I've came into this tent today. I'll relay that to the others at the circus, and I thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Fiona, you need to set these gentlemen up with some packets, you know. They're going to need the full he rattles off. And Fiona, who is also a dwarf, sort of takes you aside and she's here's this and here's that. She makes you sign things in triplicate. Yeah.
Okay. Incredible.
Yep. Elton, what are you doing during all this? Just like, yeah.
I am feverishly taking notes of what everything that Zill does and says. He is now my mentor.
Poor Zill.
Wonderful. All right. So, after it takes about an hour to get everything written up and signed and read through, you are reminded multiple times of your rights and what it will mean, and that they are not responsible for any harm, blah, 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 the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once it's all signed and done, you are on your own.
All right. Well, I've gotten my feel of this fucking place. I'm gonna go back to the thing until I go meet with Elton later.
All right.
Zill, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why did we do all that? Why don't you just, send your servants out to do it?
Why did I not send what servant? Saphira?
I don't know. I have, bodyguard dudes. Seems like a lot of work that you're putting into it.
Why would I send Saphira out to do all this?
It's a lot of work.
Why don't you send
We did a lot of walking today. And talking.
Eldon, when you run things, you need to get your eyes on the things themselves. You need to be able to look at them and be like, this is how things are working here. A first-person perspective, if you will. You can't just be listening to what other people tell you.
I read this.
Now that dwarf, now he sees my face, he associates it with the circuit. He associates my authority.
Authority. Bold, underlined.
Oh my god.
You're really right. He's like grabs Elda's paper and looks at it. Is it actually notes?
And a picture of a dog. Barking. Eldon, where'd you go?
Yes.
I look at it and then I look at him.
You have to talk while you hold it up. I don't know if it's defaulted on.
Oh, sorry. Here, there we go.
So he's got a picture, a drawing of a plushy temerity and a plushy marble with authority written in big letters, underlined and circled.
Why are you drawing stuffed animals?
Design work.
We talked about it. Merchandising. Would you like to see yours?
I told you to make yours.
I have yours too. I think I got your likeness.
Can you hold it up a little bit higher? Because it's
Yeah.
Because I see the. Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, that one's Walks.
A little more towards marble. Towards
Marble.
pasta.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, there we go.
Yes.
There's
God.
you, and there's Walks. See, merchandising.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're
You
doing.
just see like the vein.
Yes.
Yami wanted to do some merchandising.
We're
So
going
good
back
idea.
to the circus now.
I've learned a
All
lot
right.
today, so thank you.
I hope you did. And so yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you learned how to spell authority.
We're gonna go back to the circus. I'm going to, I guess, hang out until it's time to go to the bar later.
Do you tell the people at the circus what about the jobs?
Oh yeah. I tell everybody.
Because whichever ones you choose to start out with, I would like to set up during the break and make sure it's ready to go. So I need you guys to decide what you'd like to do first.
I wanna go catch the magic dude. That sounds fun.
Track him down through the markets and beat
Yeah, that
him
could be
his
cool.
stupid ass up.
Yeah, we'll start there. We'll start with the first one. Is me meeting with Alton going to interfere with that?
No, you probably just have to work on it after.
Okay. Then I'll go meet with Alton first. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go do the thing.
All right. Well, he is the Swan. The Naughty Swan is a very different place after hours. It's like the kids have all been packed off to bed and the lights are low. And while not a regal place by any imagination, there is sort of actually kind of a beatnik vibe, if anything. You know, it's hushed, it's colorful. There's sort of just you smell something that makes you think that probably people are smoking something or doing various things. And yeah, it's just a mellow kind of place. And after a few minutes, he is right there and he's saying, I hear you had their burger already, darling.
Well, I came to look for work for the circus, and they offered it. I didn't know what it was personally.
Well, I recommend the scallops.
I don't know how the scallops.
So he orders for both of you, and then he says, "Oh, and your very finest wine."
Yeah, Zil laughs at that. Objectively very funny.
Indeed, darling. This place is humble, but it is safe.
Very comparatively to what we had before.
Yeah, you know, I
desolate even compared to what we had before.
It's only temporary.
Of course. All things like this are only temporary. We are not the kind to be held down by such people.
Indeed.
So we are safe here. We can speak freely.
They have enchantments against scrying specifically.
That is wonderful. I have something to show you.
Oh.
Yes. You see, I was approached. Well, you know of my contact with the world.
A little, though. You're always rather loath to discuss it in much detail. But yes, I know that you have one.
Yes, I found out who it was. As of late. It is the shadow elf god Shar.
He kind of looks at you a moment and sort of blinks.
I know.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Well, Shar has felt fit to reward us for our pursuit of vengeance, and has procured me this. And he pulled out the bag.
What on earth is that?
It captures souls, my dear,
Really?
and sends them to her. And particularly tainted souls she quite enjoys.
I have heard that about her.
And there is one specific soul she wants.
I'm all. I'm sorry, I'm being kissed. Hey, sweetie. Okay. All right. I'm getting back in. I am all ears, darling.
You see, I believe, though she won't admit it, or she won't tell me outright, that Shaw had designs in the Underdark. And my sister's interference with those designs, much like Loth, must be met with vengeance. And so her mission is our mission currently. Isn't it nice?
So you're going to put sister in the bag?
That is the plan.
Oh, darling. Will you marry me?
Only after she's dead.
Well, as if I needed anything else to motivate me. But yes, I'll hold you to it, darling. And then we won't have to hang out in places like this anymore.
No, we can begin building an empire.
I can't wait.
Shut up, Frederick.
Shut up, what?
Shut up, Frederick.
So he says, well, I found out where she is. Not quite everything. I don't know why she's there, but she's hanging out with a lich.
A lich, you say? Now,
Indeed.
What kind of lich? Who does she? Is it a drow lich?
No. It's,
No, that doesn't seem like the righteous crusader I remember.
No, I don't know what's happening, but I believe she is doing this in some strange way in order to get something. But I don't have all the information yet. They are in Streven Gate, and the Lich is very powerful, and he is very wealthy. And he has things that I believe your sister would probably be very interested in acquiring, though God knows what you'd have to offer in return.
That is very interesting. Where is Stravengate compared to where we are?
It's north. It's going to be, if you went there straight, it would take a while to get there.
Okay. Well, then, I guess we'll probably have to wait for that for a short period. I don't believe I have the spells to take on a lich currently. Do you?
Would be at the upper end of my resources.
Well, I am growing in this power every single day, but it takes time. Though I have been blessed quite a bit recently. Soon I'll be able to look in on her.
That will be fascinating. We need more information, and that is for sure. It's related to the what do they call it? The Orzkov, the bank church.
Ah, yes, that thing.
Yes, they have a very they have a real love for the undead.
I've never had much love for them. I don't understand why you would be interested in them. They make poor servants mostly.
Well, apparently, this prosperity gospel of theirs is such that, well, you know how they say you can't take it with you?
Of course. And so they make sure they never go.
Right. That's exactly the plan.
Incredible. Well, then we'll have to look into her some more. Was there any information about other drow that might be with her? Anyone of note?
Your brother.
Which one?
I believe it's the one that you favored.
I wonder why he's here. Repentance, probably. They probably found out he helped me escape.
It's hard to know with these secretive types.
But he was whole then. He wasn't a Drider or Dracolich or anything like that.
No, he was not.
Then maybe they don't know. And that would be even more interesting.
He did not appear to be in any shame. But of course, I couldn't get too close.
I believe that's who I'll be looking in on first then. I think we can learn a lot more from him.
Hard to know. There's also several others, but no one of note. Powerful people from some of the other families, but she is certainly the most powerful.
So, it did happen then. It did call for us to be hunted.
Yes.
Well, I'll keep moving, and she can keep stealing them, and I'll keep sending them back to hell.
Sorry, there are children running around yelling. All right. So, with that, I suppose you guys, the two of you, can enjoy your romantic-ish meal. Anything else you wanted to know from him?
Not really.
Okay. With that, I think this is a good place for the break. And we will be back. I'm just going to set up the mystery of the prisoner and the captain.
Okay, we back at 5 after, or are we doing 15 or 20 minutes?
I'm okay with 15.
Okay, yeah, then
All
like
right.
about 5 after the hour, we'd be back.
Cool
Okay.
beans.
All right, and welcome back to Cirque the Sauvage. We have finished our break, and we are back. I'm gonna send it over to Chrissy, who's gonna tell us what we're doing next.
Well, it's nighttime. Are heading into the city, I'm assuming, to see a market. This is what you know. The prisoner's name was Kellen Timbers, a male gnome who apparently was part of a thieves guild, perhaps. They hadn't quite gotten around to, bringing that to court, but there is a thieves guild that calls themselves the Picaresque. They rob from very high society types of people. They go after the rich of the rich, right? And Kellen Timbers was apparently someone who used their magical skills to assist, or at least that's what people said. The only other he has a sister. Her name is Tana. She lives in town and claims not to know anything about them. You have the names of the guards who were confused. You have the name also of Reagan, who is a Vidalcan captain of the guards. And that's kind of the information you have to go out to work with. Oh, other than a bunch of different rumors about this particular thieves guild that you could look into as well. Places that you're told that they like to hang out with, or things of that nature. But they have not been proven that they are actually what they, they haven't been able to prove that these are picaresque hangouts. So what would you like to do?
Well, we have one lead. Well, one obvious lead.
The captain of the guard.
Yeah.
I think we should start with the sister.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Because if we go with the obvious lead first, that'll tip them off if it is him.
It's just because she's a witch, isn't it?
No, it's not. I actually didn't catch that. I kind of blanked for a second, so I'm just doing the smart thing.
All right,
Yeah,
so you go and visit Tana? Well, when you get to a shady part of town, one thing you can say is if these guys have been stealing, they haven't been giving a lot of it to Tana. Tana has 2 kids and is in basically a hovel. She looks tired. She looks, when you come knocking, she goes, "Oh, let me guess. You're here about my shit brother." Well, come in. Come look around. He's not here. I don't want anything to do with him. I don't want him around my kids.
Who's doing the talking?
I'm not talking to the peasants.
Okay, I'll do the talking. and I'll be in the persona of Lady Pantalova. Big, like imagine Carmen, Lady Carmen from the operas and stuff like that. And I'll be like, well, we aren't particularly here to talk. We aren't particularly here to search for you or your lovely abode, but I would like to know if there's anything you could tell us about your charming brother.
Well, if you think he's charming, you've never met him. There isn't anything that I can tell you that anybody else hasn't already told you, I'm sure. He is... he's ambitious. And when we were kids, we were poor, and everybody always shit on us. And it gave him an idea in his head that he wanted to be, he wanted to show the world his value.
I see.
I'm guessing he did a bad job of it.
Well, he doesn't think so. He thinks he's got it all, got one over on everybody. Always one step ahead. And now I know he's gotten away from them. I can tell that by the way that they came asking about him. But he hasn't come back here. And I don't know where the fuck he is.
But
I understand. Go on.
Oh, but do you know of any places of where he would go?
I want an insight, by the way.
All right, go ahead.
Ooh. 19 total.
Ooh. Snizzy snap.
She knows something she's not telling you. She hasn't said anything that's a lie. But there's some information she's holding back. She's like, you know what? I told that guy to take off. Don't come back here. I don't want anything to do with him. I don't want my kids getting mixed up in his bullshit. It's hard enough.
Is there anywhere you think he would go, though?
I don't know.
What about his friends? Does he have any friends around the neighborhood? People that he hung out with, you're still in touch with?
Nobody I really want to sick you guys on. I mean, they wouldn't know any more than I do. He found a new group of friends. I'm sure you've heard. He hasn't really been seen around the old neighborhood since then, and I don't know who those new kids are.
All right, well, if you want to bring your family to the circus for free in exchange for your information, I think we'd all agree. And you can do it gratis if things are kind of tight. Just ask for me at the admissions and we'll sort it out.
I don't know anything. You can roll persuasion.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
What?
It's close.
I'm gonna whisper this to you. Like, she clearly needs money, not a fucking circus pass.
Well, you can give her money.
But
Yeah.
you're the one talking.
Just continue to sit here and pretend to be Zill for a little while longer.
What would Zill do?
Zill's walked away.
No, that's what
Brood.
Eldon needs to ask himself.
Oh my god.
By the way, I killed it.
You did
Again.
kill it. Okay.
I'm so charming tonight.
That is crazy. All
You
right.
just like tilt your head and your little eyelashes go.
Blink, 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 blink.
Yeah.
blink,
You're
blink, blink.
just such a lucky and happy person.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, look, I'm not going to give you information for fucking circus tickets, but you tell me that you'll give me the circus tickets either way.
Yeah, it's just
All
a
right.
gift for being helpful. You don't have to tell us anything.
I'd like
It's
to
just
throw
to
in
say
some
thank you.
sandwiches. Make sure you're all well fed.
Mm. Well, I'll tell you one thing. There is a place. That's all I can tell you, though. It's called the Unseen Goblin. And it doesn't have like a sign. It doesn't have anything. But once, when I really needed to hunt him down, I found him there with some goblins. It's behind the blacksmith and 2 streets over. There are guards.
Vianney will press 10 gold in her hand.
It's like, no, I can't take it. I can't. I'm sorry, but
Take it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to leave it here, and then it's just gonna draw attention, and it'll be a scene.
fine.
Get the kids some new clothes for the circus. Make it a day.
Look, don't hurt him. Can you promise me that?
You have my word.
And
All right.
Temerity's. For sure. Temerity will keep us in line. Make sure everything is safe.
All right. When you get there, tell them you're good neighbors.
All right.
Before we leave, yeah, I just want to see, if she was hiding something before. Does this seem to be the thing that she was hiding, or is it maybe this was something else?
Wasn't Zil going to do an insight?
I already did. That's exactly what I discovered, that she was hiding something from us, but I hadn't said anything.
Oh, okay.
All right. Why don't you do an insight then, ringleader?
22.
22. Yeah.
This is what you sense. You sense that she is more worried about her brother than she lets on. And you don't think that she gave him up because she wants to go to the circus really bad, or because you're so wonderful. But you think that she is genuinely concerned he might be in some danger, and probably figures you guys are a safer bet than whoever else is on his ass.
Fair enough. But yeah, time to get on.
All right, so you head to a shady-looking place with no name on the front or anything, but you take a look. Well, somebody want to roll perception? Check the place out.
I have a +4.
I've got a +6.
I have a +7.
And then
Yep.
assistance to model.
Okay. Boop. 21.
All right. Yep. So yeah, you see that there are quite a few guards around. The place is dark. It's not exactly a happening area, but there's an air of quiet expectation of watching. You see at least 3 people who keep peering out windows. One guy by the door who's an orc, a big guy.
I'll let everybody know what I see.
All right, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
It's not going to draw too much attention here, is he?
Why would Elton more than anyone else?
Because he bears his upbringing. Tends to dress well.
Are you saying I don't dress well?
I'm saying that in terms
He
of
looks
surface
rich
fashion,
and dumb. That's what. He's trying to say.
Exactly.
He looks rich and dumb.
So he looks what he is.
Yes. He wears
Well, that's
himself on his
true.
sleeve.
we just, don't want him becoming a victim of this place.
This is what your companions think about you.
Do we have a plan?
This
Maybe we
is
should-
why I took away Temerity's hammer.
Maybe we should get
it's
together
fine.
a plan.
No hammer for you.
So we have a
I
password.
I made
So-
you a hammer with a rocket on it.
You did, and I appreciate it.
Now you don't get no rocket.
Would you say that you're not rich and dumb?
You don't get anything. Well, 'cause you're the only one who gets nice things from me.
I never got nice things from you to begin with, so
And Zil, you look magnificent, but you also,
you don't
you're
look
drow.
dumb.
That comes with a certain reputation.
Ouch. That's racist.
No, it's true.
It might be a good idea that we talk about this in terms of what we did last time. Last time, we sent 2 people in, and they got into trouble, and we had to go and get them out. Did I get the right of it?
Yes, and it was not that good of a
More
plan.
or less.
So this time, let's do something different. Like... And Lady Pantalova just stops. Like, freezes in place kind of thing. No movement, no gestures, no, like, facial expression. Waiting for someone to say something.
All of us go to the bar and order a drink.
Or we could sneak in.
Why would we need to sneak?
Yeah, I'm thinking we should just, if we're going to go in as a group, go in as a group and just be in the open about it. Okay.
I also don't think sneaking into a place like this is going to be possible.
And we have the password.
That
So
is true. We have a password, so might as well.
Yeah.
Where we also need to think of where that person would be. Round the back, in the common room, upstairs, downstairs.
Probably in the
Depends
most
if
sus part of the
he's-
building.
Depends if he's in trouble with the people who run the place or not.
In trouble, downstairs. Not in trouble, upstairs.
I kind of Pantalova just nods her head.
all right, so we're not gonna. We have to kind of get inside, have a look around at the clientele as we make our way to the bar.
Kind of recon
And
on
then-
the go.
Okay. And then what? We're gonna ask the bartender if we don't ID
We-
the person right away.
What we could do is have some of our better people be more unnoticed. We are a group of 7. What is the difference between that and 6 when Lucky is involved? You could sneak away and see what you can find looking for the toilet.
And if we do end up deciding to ask the barkeep where he is, we can say that we're for his cause and we want to help him.
And then he's gonna ask for proof. You know.
Well, we just need to capture him.
Yeah.
The moment we're at him, we can simply grab him.
Okay, and the
Well,
bar
that
is
would
full of
cause
his
a
friends.
scene.
Mm-hmm. See, this is why we do a plan. Trying to think. Oh, I have my smoke bombs. We could pretend
That
there's a
is
fire.
true. And I have my
And
wand of
everyone run out.
darkness.
Yes. So we could if someone could oh, Zill, you have illusions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could you make an illusion like something exploded in the corner where nobody was, so they, wouldn't get hurt or look like
And
they
I
would
have
get hurt?
prestidigitation and hocus pocus.
And then Marble can cast darkness, and I can throw my smoke bomb in order to create the illusion of smoke, and then we'll tell everyone to leave the bar.
And
then
I can get him. I can get him and get him out through it because I don't need to see.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But first, we need to know where this person is.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have the capture plan, but we need the plan of how we're going to know where he is.
I wish we had a druid who could just shapeshift. Damn it.
We do.
Who's the druid?
I could
Ringleader.
find something. I could find something of use, and
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
really think of not a like ringleader doesn't do like squirrels or rats or stuff
Not
like
a
that,
true
so I don't really think.
druid. Ow.
They can.
Wow.
Okay.
I
mean,
they have the
I'll
ability.
look. Okay, I'll just to make it a bit easier and more diegetic, shall we say, I'll use one of my wild shapes in order to create RJ.
Yay!
And
RJ,
yeah, like
RJ.
RJ is functionally me for all intents and purposes. We share like mind and everything like that. And yeah, RJ can help us. And I'll just say this will help us. And it's clearly a smaller, hatless ringleader.
Cool.
Okay. And the next step?
Go searching.
You're just going to send a mini slime into the bar?
I kind of like look at you and say, what? I suggested that you could also sneak away and see what you could find, but
No, I'm just trying to. That's what I'm just because I don't remember what RJ looks like. So if it's just a mini ringleader, it's just gonna sort of like go along the corner. Like I just kind of picture it like Casper, the friendly ghost, I guess, in my head, but made of jelly. And so I'm just picturing this like mini ghost jelly. So I just want for the theater of the mind, I want to understand what's going on. That was all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like RJ is kind of just a little slime. Functionally, it is a familiar. However, it is a super duper special familiar because of my star map. Like I can create it using my wild shape. And functionally, what it turns into is it's like a familiar, except it's kind of like a little homunculus of me. And well, I'm a giant slime, so this is now like it's a lot smaller than lot smaller than ringleader. It's more like a. I don't know if you guys ever did you guys ever get cup jellies? They're like that big. I think of that.
So what do you do?
So like maybe an inch or two. That's it.
Yeah, like for this time, RJ needs to be small because it's on a sneaking mission.
Okay, so
for the procedure for the preceding scene, the solid snake sneaking mission theme tune plays.
All right, so why don't you roll for RJ's stealth then?
Give me a moment.
Sure.
There we are. Okay, so this is going to be a D20 +4.
All right. I'm going to assume that you guys are going in. Are you just sending RJ in ahead?
No,
Or...
no. What we agreed was that we were all going to go into the bar and basically just set up shop. You know, like we're just there. And then we start doing our searching for the dude. And if we find them, cool. If not, send RJ out, see about Vianney if she can sneak around, you know, that kind of thing.
All right. Well, if you get to the point where RJ needs to sneak around and you can explain why you're going to do, how you're gonna, provide cover for that, then let me know and we'll roll it then. All right. So now that I'm clear on the plan. All right. So you go up to the orc, I'm assuming. Or are you ready for that part yet?
Are we good to go, guys?
I think so.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, go. We're friends of the neighbors.
That's good. That
We're
wasn't
good neighbors. We're good neighbors.
Oh, we're good neighbors. Apologies.
Right. Roll persuasion.
Oh God.
What kind of shitty password is this? What's the point of having the password?
Lucky. Lucky.
Okay. There we go.
Right. Well, nice. You gave the wrong password first. But luckily, this orc does not appear to be any kind of genius. He says, yeah, you should get it right on the first try next time, okay?
I'm very sorry. I've never been here before.
Okay.
It's very embarrassing.
That's
all
right.
Sorry.
Next time. Next time, though. All right, you can go in. And he lets you in.
Hey.
And you enter. It's a dark bar. There's a feeling of narrowness there. Like it's almost set up to make it difficult to maneuver around. So you're never in a place where there's like a lot of extra space. It just appears almost as if tables and bar stools and all of that were set up to be difficult to maneuver around. And there's shady looking people who kind of give you a glare. There is a goblin tending the bar there who looks up.
Can we see them?
Yeah.
Then they named the bar wrong. Sorry, I had to.
Let Chrissy tell the story. Yo, come on.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He's kind of he's doing that thing where he's just sort of aggressively wiping a totally clean bar. Like glaring at you over it, just like, what the hell do you want? Kind of giving you that look.
We want ales and be quick about it.
All right. He goes and he gets an ale that smells funny to you and passes it around. Here you go. That'll be 5 silver apiece. And be quick about it.
Yeah, Vianney digs in her bag and pulls out money, lays it on the table.
Thanks. He takes it and he turns his back to you. Starts like counting the bottles. Like he's doing inventory in the middle of a shift.
I would like to take a look around the bar with my perception. Or maybe Marble and I can help. because you got 1 point higher than me. Although I guess I'm a tie with 7 with my stone. So
Yeah, either which way. I'll give you advantage or you give me
okay.
advantage.
You rolled last time. I'll roll. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll probably screw it up now.
Oh, good lord.
I should have let you roll.
It is dark in here, and
Yeah.
it is difficult. Like I said, everything is set up to be difficult here.
Mm.
I'm gonna scoot up to Zill.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
What do you think we should do?
I thought we were
You
having
should
a
drink.
We should drink, but I'm also. Aren't we having what's his name? Scout.
RJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I do a perception?
No, you gave her advantage. So
I know, I wanted to see if I could get away with it.
no.
Damn it.
Oh, nice try. I guess I forgot. Like, I have Wish and Blue with me. Are they one allowed in? Is this a no droids allowed kind of place, or is this a droids allowed kind of
These
bit?
are not the
They
droids.
say we don't serve their kind here. No, they let them in.
They don't drink anyways. Why would you serve them?
You say, what is this, birthday party?
I mean, I can show you a magic trick.
Go ahead.
Break up my cards.
Maybe it's my birthday.
All right.
Marble will laugh.
How do you not know?
What is to Marble?
Well,
Because
joke.
inside your head, Marble.
Yeah.
What information are we looking for?
We're looking to see where. What's the guy's name again, Dan?
His name is Kellen.
We're looking for Kellen.
Okay.
Kellen
okay.
Timbers.
All right, so I'm gonna do a magic trick.
And I'm just gonna like casually lean against the bar next to him.
I'm going to ask
back
him
up.
for a couple of cups, like clear cups, that you can see through, preferably, if he's got them. And I'm going to show them that they're empty and kind of ruffle them around, and then pick them both up and give them like a little pat down, and through the cups will fall a couple of gold pieces. So 1 gold piece in each, and I'll be like, oh, look, it does seem like it's your birthday, and I'll slide them over to him. Our friend Callan, right? Is that the name?
Yes.
Our
Callan.
friend Callan wanted to make sure you got these.
Well, I don't know who this fucking Kellen is, but you tell Kellen that if he shows his ass around here, it's gonna get shot off.
Oh, you have a gun? Because
Oh my god. That's what you hear in your head. You hear, oh my god, Eldon. And Marble's just like sitting there looking chill, but it's just like so annoyed with you in your head.
I got real distracted real easily there.
It's like,
You
yeah, I
know-
got a gun. We all got guns here.
Nice.
Why, you want guns?
No, just, we sometimes keep ourselves busy finding people for others. If this you need something from this Callan guy, maybe we can.
I don't need anything from this Kellen guy. I don't know who this Kellen guy is. Anyone says I know who this Kellen guy is a fucking liar. I do know, though, I don't like that name.
You don't.
So
like
if
that
he
name.
were to show up here, having sent his magic act ahead of time with 2 stinking gold, like that's gonna make up for anything, he's gonna really regret it.
Wow, that guy sounds like a
Eldon
real
will hear
loser.
in his head from Marble, you're a fucking idiot.
Well,
Why don't you drink your ale and get the fuck out?
Well, that went well.
Did Did Eldon
Do you
seriously
reckon our
he
lizard
died.
friend here could take up that
No,
walk?
we're just sitting there drinking. He hasn't kicked me out yet. I don't think.
Not yet.
I also think that was actually pretty successful, honestly. We found out that technically he's not, and
He's not gonna be
technically
here.
he's just like got a lot of bad blood kind of stuff going on.
He's
Either
also
that or he
bad.
doesn't use his real name.
Callan? No, he
no,
does.
no. The guy
He
clearly,
does.
the
Like,
guy
we found a
clearly
lot of
knows
good
who
information.
he is.
Like he
Yeah.
does show up, and he uses his real name, and he's not welcomed here, and he's probably not here. So looking for him here is probably not a good idea, or it's going to be a waste of time.
Let's drink our.
See.
Well, you guys can drink.
No,
Yeah.
I think there's a bit of. Is there any use in like searching this place anymore? I think it's better that we just try and juice the bartender for information. Like let's use a non-Elden shaped negotiator this time.
I don't think it's gonna work. He doesn't like us.
He doesn't like Eldon.
Doesn't like Elden. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be guilt by association.
Money will be involved in a second. Like we can pay him off. Because, case in point,
It's a goblin. We're going to be out of gold.
Yeah.
Now we were
It's a
just talking a
goblin
little while
running a
about
shady
stereotypes and such. That's racist.
Ultimately, it'll be down to a roll, even if it's with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, well, at least we know he's not here.
Mm-hmm. And that RJ does not have to climb walls anymore.
Yay.
He's very adorable.
Still,
I like
Carry
the
him on your
idea.
shoulder.
No. He's in my pocket. He's really small, isn't he? He's like 2 feet 2 inches tall, so he can like fit in my pocket. Yeah, he's a little tiny guy. I like the idea that if there is plush,
Does the ringleader have pockets?
have what?
Pockets.
Does the ringleader? Well, I guess you have pockets when you're in another persona.
Well, I'm Lady Pantalover at the moment. Unless you want her
Yeah.
to be in the nuddy, yes, she's got fucking
No.
pockets. No. The ringleader might have pockets. That hat is pretty big, guys. Like, just gonna say.
They're skin pockets.
Yes, that's exactly how it is. I'm a marsupial.
Okay, well, the DM's
all right.
back. It's
Basically, DM, I think it will be like a good idea. We just drink up, and then afterwards, I'm going to approach the barkeep, and just be kind of like, we'd. I apologize for my friend. He's very uncouth. I'll be honest with you.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
He's a bit of a bastard.
That I know what it means. You're right.
But a bit, but only a bit. That's what uncouth means.
Okay.
So
Well, I
understand-
accept your apology.
So your friend who you don't like talking about, there are people looking for him. A sister. Do you remember her? She said that she came by here a while ago.
Look, dude, girl, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just a fucking goblin.
Mm-hmm.
I've got nothing against his sister.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so don't go barking up her tree. All right, she's got nothing to do with anything. Not that I know who the fuck you're talking about. I do not.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody said I did, they're fucking lying because I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But if I did, I would tell
Uh-huh.
you to leave anybody's sister out of it.
Okay. I understand. Where could we find your person you don't know? Where would you be able to find someone who doesn't exist?
Can you roll persuasion?
because
Incredible.
if I developed a friendship, have I developed enough of a rapport to get advantage on this?
No.
I'm sorry, no.
But
no.
you could roll it straight. Oh shit. Okay.
Wow.
17.
Yeah. Because he well, and
Nice.
as much because he rolled so badly. He kind of looks and he says, "Look, dude. He's in hiding. He's hiding it from us. Not that I know who he
The
is.
fire alarm just went off. Hold on.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So,
But if I were in hiding from us and from the law, and well, I'd be trying to get the fuck out of town, right? Well, you can't just leave town by the front gate. You gotta leave the back way, and that takes some cash. And he doesn't have any cash. Because, not that I know who the fuck he is, but if he was somebody who had recently escaped from a guarded location, he wouldn't have they would have taken his cash to begin with. So now he's got to get some, which means he's got to go after some rich bastard. And the one rich bastard I know that he was caging. Well, he's an elf. His name is Barrow Athanasath. And not that I know anything about him either, but this other person that I never met and don't know who the fuck he is, and everybody's a liar because they're saying that I do.
Back.
He had it in for this Barrow, Beiro. And we always said he should never go after the guy because the guy's too high up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Too much, too much. Just put it that way. He's just a little too much. I mean, when I say go after, I mean in terms of going to him and trying to discuss to him good news.
I kind of I kind of put my hand on the the bar table. I put my hand on the bar table, and when I draw my hand away, there is a small stack of 10 gold pieces. And I say, "For the drinks, thank you very much," and leave the room, leave out, go.
He looks and he's like, maybe it is my fucking birthday. And then he looks at Wilkes and says, my mother never told me.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Don't be. I wouldn't have wanted her fucking cake.
What's cake? No. No.
How can I give you every other day?
No, it was,
He has given
it was,
us so many cakes.
Yeah. Well, Vox now just assumes that the reason he didn't want the cake was because the cake was bad. He's not picked up on the fact that this guy probably hates his mother at all.
I don't hate my mother. We have a complicated relationship, all right? It's not everybody came from a normal background. You know, I don't think you should be judging me, lizard man. What was your mom like?
Large.
Large and in charge.
No, not in charge.
Well, good for her. Mine wasn't big, but she was mean. Sometimes that's better than being big.
Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here before Volks causes fucking riot.
I would not have bet on
Second.
Oxby, the one to
Back.
create the riot.
You're sending the lizard person in to talk to someone who can't.
We're not sending anyone to talk to anyone. The fucking goblin has something to share and decided to share it with the sociopath. Nothing good will come of this.
I resent that. I'm not a sociopath.
He says, and by the way, we're changing all our passwords, so don't come back.
Oh, I love this place.
Yeah, Azul finally felt at home.
And get
Not
to miss
really,
out on
but-
this wonderful
Fucking fun.
atmosphere and these great drinks. Oh no. What will we
Let's-
ever
let-
do?
It's a good place to not be
Okay,
seen.
we should probably leave.
That temerity just grabs out and is going, "Yeah, we're going."
I don't like the goblin either.
The goblin's fine.
Gave him a free birthday magic
come on,
trick.
Come on, let's go. Are you drunk already? Are you okay?
I won't talk about it.
Tiani would like to do a perception check to just kind of clock some of the faces that are in this bar.
All right, roll perception.
Good idea.
Yeah, you clock everybody's face.
Okay. Just in case.
Yep.
I love the
You
idea
could
that
give
there's. Sorry, go.
No.
No? What?
I think she was done.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
done, is what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Can we keep this goblin? Can we have them? Can we? That came out so wrong. It's like it's midnight. And it's so wrong. Can we hire this goblin?
No,
as a
probably
barkeep?
not.
I mean, you could try. You could
I want to
always
so bad.
try.
Why?
This
would
person
you want...
clearly has an internal life and like dreams and shit.
Yeah, you want to
Come
own
join the
them.
circus.
Guys,
Line
didn't
the
even give
business
him
card.
free tickets to the circus.
Yeah.
I'm not
you
going
did
to
great.
bribe. I'm not going to bribe a goblin. I'm not going to bribe this goblin with free tickets to the circus.
Why not?
Slide him a business card.
He is a circus man. If nothing else, he is a circus man.
It is his birthday.
Like, it is his birthday after all. Let's give him a free circus. I'm sure he'd love it. Absolutely certain.
I'm doing this still, and I have already left the scene.
Yeah, we should all.
I'm leading you out.
I'm very grumpy.
Hey, come on, you can be grumpy on the way to our next stop.
So,
That goblin really didn't know what he knew.
Hey, you get to get. So, someone high up in a guild.
All right, so we've got a rich guy lead. Ooh, Eldon. This is where he might come in handy.
I am a rich guy.
Piero.
You were rich and a guy.
Both of those things.
Thanos.
Do we still have that pamphlet?
Oh, the one for the. I don't know. Did we make a point to keep it?
It's still unclear what our little magic friend here is gonna try to do to the rich guy.
He's gonna rob him.
Rob
for
him.
Run. He wants gold to get out of the city. So he's going to go after a target he's been casing.
So we should go to his house.
Clearly, we just go to his house and camp out and wait for the.
Well, I
him
mean,
to
unless
show
he's
up.
a regular at a bar or something, he's gonna mug him on the way home. But yeah, probably go into his house. There's more gold there.
It could have already happened.
I suspect
Potentially.
we might already know if it's happened.
Oh, the best way to find that out is to go to the guy's house.
Yeah, all roads lead to Barrow's house.
Yeah.
All right then.
Just
We'll ask the nearest cop. Where's the rich neighborhood? Where does this guy Barrow Athenithus live?
Hey, yo, where's the nearest Whole Foods? Tell me where the nearest Waitrose is, fucker.
Hey, wait till we hear about this prosperity gospel.
Is it? How does it work here? Like, is it obvious there's a better side of the town?
Not
it's
well,
community?
kind
It's
of.
a tent village, isn't it? It's a tent city.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
there are nicer tents.
And they're probably all clustered together, right?
Yeah, like you guys have wandered the streets for today, so I'm going to say, somebody roll me survival or history.
I have a 5 in history.
I have a 4 in survival.
I have a 4 in survival as well. That's the best I've got.
Oh.
Looks like Temerity's good for it.
Wow.
I'll assist. I will assist.
Okay.
Hey! GG.
25.
Weirdly, not only do you know where the good section is, but as you were talking to people, you actually heard the name Barrows. You had his tent pointed out to you while you were out looking for swords. Somebody was like, I don't know, but Barrows has swords. Why don't you ask Barrows? It's really weird. Just such a coincidence.
Okay, you'll have a lot of swords around. Good to know. Oh yeah, sorry,
right.
Temerity. I didn't want to step on your lines.
This is fun. We're going to the guy with all the swords.
Oh. Seems like a stupid person to attempt to rob.
He's a master sword maker. And yeah, I mean, they didn't feel like he was a good person to rob, right? You already know that.
Sound like he had a grudge against
And
him.
now we know why.
Sounds like he had a grudge against him, from what you said. So, well, let's head in that direction and keep an eye out for anyone who looks like the. What's the physical description of the person we're looking for?
An elf.
An elf. Okay, that narrows it down.
That's
Okay.
as much as you got.
Wait,
All right.
I thought. Wait, which of the two people do you mean, Christy?
Barrow's the elf, and
Yes.
And
Timbers was a no.
Yeah.
We're
No.
looking for an elf that's skulking about, trying to not look like he's skulking about.
Or you're looking for a gnome that's skulking about.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's what
Trying to rob
around
an
the
All
elf.
right.
house
Sorry.
or tent of an elf.
Master
Yes.
Swordsmith. Oh no.
All right. So,
And presumably he kind of looks like his sister. At least a little.
Family resemblance.
Yeah.
all right, Marble, you're looking for someone who looks like a boy version of the sister we met earlier.
Alright.
Around this.
So I'll give you advantage. I'll help out.
I'm
keep an eye out with
gonna
you.
be like, but actually, this is what female elves look like, and give you guidance.
I'm not looking for a
Nice.
female elf, but okay.
Female
cool.
gnome, whatever.
No.
I like the idea. I like the idea that you do that, and that
I do
guidance
that. You still get
helps
guidance.
regardless. Yeah,
The guidance
like,
still
it
is
doesn't
guidance.
matter.
It tells me what to not look for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eldon could theoretically say
How much did you be
marbles.
drinking?
Like Eldon could theoretically say, "Bubbles,
Okay,
remember
so
to tie your
what do I add to
shoelaces," and you'll be
that? A
like, "I don't have
D4?
shoes."
D4.
Okay, so 26 plus 3.
29.
29. That's pretty good.
I
That
see
is really
all.
good.
Well, assuming.
All right,
he's
that's
actually
kind of
there.
silly good, but all right. I'll let it go.
That is 1 point. That's 1 point off of legendary. Like legit, if you'd got
Honestly,
You
feel
would
free
be
to take
fucking
that
named.
D4 off and be like, Eldon, fuck that up. You get minus guidance. Like,
No. It's
No,
fine.
no. Your
It
guidance
is what
told me
it
what
is.
to not look for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Process of elimination. You're like, no, not that. No, not that.
Not that, it's over 5
Like
feet
he's
tall.
sitting there trying to help me, but I'm too busy looking and just ignoring him.
Luckily for you,
Yes.
poor Kellen is tired. and is probably usually a very sneaky guy, but he's a little tired and a little desperate, and he's clearly casing Barros's place from behind a barrel. But you can like literally just see him like peeking out from behind a barrel and coming back and peeking out and coming back. And he seems to be like, you know, when people are trying to like psych themselves up to do something really brave and or stupid.
Yeah.
He's got
seen
that look.
Eldon do it plenty of times.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's got an Eldon kind of look on it.
I know Eldon well enough.
Do you point this out to the rest of us?
Yeah, I'll subtly point it out to you guys just to not make it obvious that I'm looking at him and searching for him.
How do we want to get him?
He's going to lazily stroll over to the barrel, not actually looking.
All right,
that's
roll
not much of a
performance or
plan.
deception.
We did not talk about the plan. He just walked over there.
Don't worry about it. This group isn't much for
Oh.
plans anyway.
That's a 5.
Oh no.
I know. We literally we could have webbed them. We could have done so many things.
We could have sent.
We could have literally had thrown a smoke bomb at
This
him.
might just be distracting.
Yeah.
What does Temerity do, by the way?
Yeah, I want to know.
Temerity, like, he's strolling, he's like whistling for no reason. It's like really weird. Like,
It's
it's
incredibly
so
sus.
obvious that
It's
he's like,
that
I'm
trying way
just
too hard to fit in.
casually walking over this barrel. Whistle, whistle,
Wow,
whistle. I
what
can't
was in that
actually
hail?
whistle. Like, it is so
I can't
ridiculous.
whistle in a way that will be picked up by the mic.
Honestly, that also makes sense for Temerity not being able to whistle while he's trying to whistle to be over there.
It's like, I'm whistling.
It's my imitation of Temerity.
Yeah. This is a pretty good imitation.
Yeah.
Maybe you should do it for the next show.
Hello.
So now you hear from behind the barrel, Temerity, motherfucker. And the next thing you know,
The next thing you know. Are we gonna fight now?
is you're in a fight.
Oh, no.
Let me look at my spells.
Don't hurt him.
Whoops.
Is
My non-damage spells.
Just had to actually get closer. You can knock him out.
We're not trying to hurt him.
We all roll initiative.
I was.
No, we don't
looking to
roll.
We
see-
don't roll initiative in this group.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while.
So yeah, basically, he goes "Boop," and disappears.
Does he? I counterspell him.
All right, can you counterspell? What is your level of counterspelling? So-
It's up to 3rd level automatically,
Alright.
and it's a roll.
So
for
he
anything
does
above
not
that.
disappear.
And
He starts
he
to go,
just-
"Ba, ba, ba,"
He
and
goes,
then
and I go, no.
That's how you cast
and
that spell.
Sarah,
You just shake
it
your
says
head.
again, motherfucker.
Why don't you just talk to us for a moment, sir?
I know.
He looks at you.
The red guy isn't that intimidating.
Roll persuasion. Zill.
Oh, that's a D12. What's my plus? Plus 7 or plus 8? Let's see.
Eldon did technically help you, though Temerity technically did not. So I think it balances out.
Okay. Oh, it's plus 8. So 19.
Okay. Mhm. He looks at you and he says, well, maybe I will talk to you.
Good man.
Yeah,
Fine.
you probably don't want to have the attention spells bring.
I don't want to talk to you. God. I'll talk to the drow. What do you want?
Well, there's a lot of people after you. You know that, right? And you're really not liked, even by your old companions. It looks like.
Yeah. Well, did they tell you why?
Do I need to know why you're a desperate man, though, in a desperate situation, and you're trying to rob a person who'll probably cut you in half the second you walk through the door?
I have skills.
Oh, skills. So do I. And I wouldn't attempt to rob this man.
Maybe you just don't have as good of skills.
Would you like to try to teleport away again?
Bite me. Kind of sits down. He says,
I
so
can
what are you
arrange
guys
that.
offering me?
Well, there's a lot of different ways we can go about this. There are people who want to, turn you in. It's a small reward, of course, 100 gold. I mean, you thought you were worth more than that.
I am definitely worth more than that if they are offering you 100 gold for me.
Mhm.
Let me
That's
tell
all
you,
they
they are
offered.
ripping you off.
Now,
Ripping you off.
Yeah, I think we kind of got that impression.
I'm not totally convinced personally. You seem like a resourceful fellow, sure, but you are also making very stupid and bold decisions here.
Well,
There are other ways to make money.
I have to make money in secret within the next couple of hours.
Why?
Because I've got to get the fuck out of town before they kill me.
Why? Who's trying to kill you?
There's at least 3 groups of people trying to kill me.
And what have you done to them? Had you robbed them too?
Not exactly. I thought you didn't want to know.
I kind of do now. I'm curious.
Is there somewhere other than right here that we can talk?
Well, we can take him to the circus. You guys want to take him to the circus?
We know this really lovely bar where they
No, we're
absolutely
not
love
going to the
you.
Taking him to the
That's a bad idea.
circus.
That's a bad
We're not going to
idea.
the bars.
They love him.
I would-
though. Absolutely love you at the bar,
No.
by the way.
We
I'll
don't
go
even
to
know
the
how to go back.
circus.
Wonderful.
I'm not going to any
wonderful.
bars.
Yeah.
We
That's
take him
enough.
to the
Sit in the
circus.
big
We'll
top.
take him to the circus, and we're going to talk to him somewhere at the circus.
All right, so you guys take him to the circus. It takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of pouting and muttering the whole time. But he also, to you, he seems almost curious about this group. Like, who the hell are you people?
As we walk to the circus, I want to get a really good whiff of what he smells like. For should I need to track him down for later?
Just imagine walking up to him,
Are
being like
you,
sniffing him from
Are
crotch
you
to
trying to
tip.
be sneaky about that?
Yes. I'm not. Yeah. I'm.
Yeah, roll
All right,
that stealth. I want to see
roll
that.
stealth. Sleight of nose.
Sleight of nose. Just a straight stealth.
Yeah, just a straight stealth.
Natural 20.
Damn it! I wanted it to be so obvious. It would have been so much funnier.
Just straight up licks him.
And awkward.
Everybody,
Yeah.
like, if you guys are just like gonna just roll crits all night long, while I roll one.
Oh, hold on, I rolled a
constantly.
bloody 5.
Yeah, but
Dude.
everyone else is. You rolled well earlier. We've been rolling incredibly well tonight. It's
Yeah,
gonna
this
stop
this
now.
has been pretty.
We've commented on it, so it's gonna end.
That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, you kind of just like you just get right downwind of him, such that his particular bouquet. Of course, he's been sweating. He's been having they didn't apparently let him shower, so it's funky.
Excellent. That just means he'll be easy to track.
Yeah. So you've got his smell down pat.
Excellent.
All right, eventually you make it to the circus. And he says, all right, now what?
Do you want to get Eldon's cart or my cart?
I don't want to get in a cart.
Trust me, you want to get in a cart.
Well, what
But
time
you
is
don't
it?
want to get a cart.
What time
It's
is it?
late.
We could go to
Probably
the
1 a.m.
dining tent and sit around a table. There will be no one there, and everyone else will be asleep, and we can sit far away from the rest of the staff.
Oh, that works.
All right.
Do you have anything to eat?
Temerity's cart it is.
Snack.
Sorry, I was.
You're being cute.
course.
We all saw it.
Yeah. How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you? It's disgusting.
Muffin, don't even talk.
I'm gonna save this for after the game, but I have a
Oh,
whole
I'm-
story
I'm-
about
I'm
being
a
cute in
hypocrite.
public later on.
I-
Okay, but that's
I know
besides the
I'm-
point.
I
We're
know
going
I'm
into
a
Mary's cart, and we're getting.
No, I
food.
don't want to get a cart. I'm not in a cart.
Oh, fine. We're
Do
gonna
you
go
want food?
outside of Temerity's cart, and you can have some food there. Then we'll put whatever. It's fine.
You
Also,
need to
Temerity, I
unpack
haven't
the
eaten all
kitchen
day,
to do the
so-
cooking, right?
Temerity, I haven't eaten all day. Just- if
Do you
could make
have
something
food?
special? That would be really nice.
Do you have food here?
What,
Do
without-
I? Yeah. Do I?
Does
Do I
Eldon-
not have food?
I thought you had to go find
You
it.
should have left
Like a creature of the night.
I thought I had leftovers. I picked up a bunch of stuff the last time.
Yes. Right.
I want to
instead
know
of
when
creeping
Zill
out
says
our
creatures of the
guest-
night, does his cape billow?
Yes.
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 We confirmed
Eldon?
this when Marble walked up and like got close to his cape and was just like, creature of the night, creature of the night, creature of the night.
Okay.
Eldon, you go get your special dietary needs. I'm going to not creep out our guest.
That's a good point.
He says, look, I'm starving. They didn't feed me.
Yes, let's pop over to the kitchen, grab some sandwiches and something
Yes.
to drink.
Sandwiches, drink. Good idea. Good idea.
Can you also maybe grab some cheese and just a block of bread and, I don't know, butter?
Yes, but
Okay.
yeah, we can all go. It's
I'll go with
except
Temerity
Eldon, who's
to,
got to go.
I'll
Eldon's
go
got to
with
get his
Temerity to help him carry the stuff back to the tent.
All right.
While everyone is gone, I'm going to just sitting silent for a bit. I'm still, in the shape of, Pantalova and all that stuff. And then kind of like after a little while, I'll just interject. Your sister is very worried about you.
You leave my sister out of this. How is
Well,
she?
She's very sad. She's going to come to the circus, and the children seem to be in good health.
Well, they better be.
Why?
Because they're good kids and they don't deserve to be wrapped up in any of my bullshit. As she said, because she's right, because she's always right, she's really fucking annoying that way.
We all have our family stories.
Touching.
So how long before they return? Yeah.
Yeah. So assuming they all within a few minutes are they hurry it along and come back and you're all sitting around and they're like and he's like, all right, so what do you want to know?
Let's start with how did you get past the guards?
Oh, that was easy. I know lots of spells.
Did you gain assistance in any way?
I don't need assistance to get past a couple of stupid guards.
Insight.
Go ahead and insight him.
24.
All right. He believes that he didn't need assistance, but you see the guilty glint in his eye, like maybe he had it anyway.
A man of talent, just as yourself. Of course, you don't need assistance. But did you acquire assistance anyway? Perchance?
He says, well, no, but maybe people were worried about a miscarriage of justice. What would you do if you thought someone had been railroaded and you were kind of in charge and you didn't want to see a perfectly innocent, mostly person go down for something that, they shouldn't be going down for? What would you do? Not you, because you're a fucking drow. You wouldn't give a shit. But, what would a person of conscience do?
Eldon, what would a person of conscience do?
Temerity.
I'm for
Pass the temerity
mentoring.
test.
Oh, for crying out loud. You that temerity test.
That's
They
not
would
what it
help
is.
that person get out of that predicament so they didn't take the fall for something they didn't commit.
Does that pass a temerity test?
Oh my gosh. Eldon.
Eldon,
We will
the
talk about
temerity
this
test
later.
only applies to me. You don't need to
I
worry
told you
about
this
it.
already.
What is a temerity
But you-
test? This
Don't worry
doesn't
about
make
it.
Don't
any
wor-
Don't
sense.
worry about it.
Don't worry about
Please
it.
don't worry about it. He's just being silly. He's just cranky.
High
I
philosophical
am hungry.
You'll
Truly,
get
I'm
And
rid
that
of
man's
it.
head looks delicious.
No.
What?
Okay. Come with me. We're gonna go
Ignore
find you a
him.
mouse or something.
What?
Thank you, Marble.
I'm gonna go help him find something.
A mouse.
So we'll be
I don't-
back.
You know what I say about not creeping out our guest?
And then I'm gonna start dragging Eldon away to go find
Too
stuff.
late.
Maybe stop by my
Look.
aunt to see if she has something.
I get that you're a bunch of circus freaks, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. he
Who's
has
Jesus
talent.
Christ?
Very famous cleric.
He is a very famous cleric.
Mhm.
It's the whole thing.
I am gonna go by. I am gonna drag Eldon to me and my aunt's.
Let's just
place
say
We'll,
that.
to
we'll
see if
handle you and
there's
your
something.
aunt later.
Yeah.
Let's just say about that man that he is way too easily charmed by attractive women and devils.
What?
Don't worry about it. This is incredibly obtuse talking. We're talking about you, not him. He's weird. Don't worry about him.
But yes, I can see people would rationalize trying to get an innocent man off. Although I'd hope they should do it in a way that doesn't draw attention and ire.
Well, attention. I mean, sometimes you can't help but get attention. It's not like anybody got hurt. No one got hurt. That's the point. Right?
Right? Well, are we right? Because you seem to have 3 different groups trying to murder you currently. So what did you do?
However, what were you accused of doing?
Okay. Look, I'm a thief.
Yes.
I admit to maybe taking things that people shouldn't have in the first place because there's all kinds of different ways of thieving. Like when you think about it, the working class is
I don't need
constantly
that philosophical
being
nonsense.
from
I will
by the
peel your
capitalist-
eyelids off of your head if you don't stop talking about things like that. And it's just tell me straight up what you're talking about. What did you steal?
It's not what I stole. It's what I wouldn't do.
Well, that's more interesting. What did you not do? What wouldn't you do? What was the limits?
I wouldn't kill anybody.
And you were asked to kill? You were asked to take life for a coin?
I wasn't just asked to take a life. I was told to take a life.
What sort of life?
Just one of the people that we stole, and I admit that the guy was a dick, you know? He wasn't a good person. But he saw somebody. He saw someone's face.
And he
They
had
said,
died.
He knew too much.
He knew too much, and they said, well, he's got to die, and you got to do it. And I said, I ain't killing anybody. And then it became a whole thing.
And presumably they got you framed for something you didn't actually do.
Well,
Which is why
kind of.
you
I mean, I kind of did something. Like I said, I stole some things. So, but they
But
framed
does stealing
me.
things get you killed in this town?
Well, if you get caught up with the wrong people and they tell you to kill somebody and you say, go fuck yourself. And then there was a big fight. Okay. And maybe I lost my temper.
Go on.
Things went south. People did get hurt, which I regret. But they came at me.
Who'd you kill?
I killed the boss's best friend and second in command.
Well, that would be something that would get you killed, wasn't it?
I didn't mean to kill him. He came at
But
me
you
with a
still did.
sword and I freaked out.
Insight.
And so you,
Go ahead.
right? How about your insight as well?
14.
Okay.
14.
Okay. Well, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Is that what you got jailed for?
No. I got jailed. They set me up for a bunch of robberies and stuff, most of which I had nothing to do with. They just planted some evidence and some powerful people want me gone.
If we could get the whatever passes for a magistrate to come here and listen to, would you be prepared to tell them everything?
Are you talking about Mr. Olaf? Because he is a crooked son of a bitch.
Even if it saves your life?
What am I gonna tell him? He already knows this shit. Do you think he doesn't know?
Your other option is to get out of town, right?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Desperately.
We could have Eldon put a disguise on him. He could leave with us.
Yeah, you could just join the circus even.
A couple towns down.
I'm listening.
I mean, you're a man of talent. You have magical powers and skills or whatever. I'm not totally certain what your specialties are, but clearly you have the ability to teleport, and that is useful. So, if you could find an act or some sort of niche here that you could fit in, I mean, there's going to be money to be had, and adventuring makes you extra.
All right. All right. I mean, if you help me get out of town.
Okay. That works for me.
So you're not gonna tell anybody that you found me?
You're not worth it to me.
Oh, no
Actually,
stealing
how
from
much?
anyone.
Yeah, you're not allowed to steal here. I will make good on my promise to peel your eyelids off.
Look,
Oh.
I don't steal. I only steal from rich bastards.
Then you can steal from Eldon. Just
That's the guy who eats the mice.
yeah.
The
To
creature
be
of the
fair,
night.
he's not the only one who eats mice here.
I'll also be fair and warn you that he could probably also destroy you with a machine of some kind.
Or hit on you.
Or have sex
Or
with you. Yeah.
All right. 3 horrible ideas. So thank you for warning me about that.
Also, I think Eldon has a disguise kit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be in charge of putting together a disguise for you.
All right. Zill, you should roll persuasion with advantage.
+8. Let's see what we got. That's cocked. Yeah. I'm doing great tonight. 26.
Oh yeah, no problem. He's so tired. He's so desperate. He was looking so hard for a way to get out of this situation. So he's like, yeah, I'm on board. I'm good at stuff.
I have a friend. Have you ever tried pyromancy?
It's not my specialty, but sure.
What is your specialty?
Well, I mean, I could do a little of this, a little of that. I'm pretty good with well, honestly, I'm best with lightning, but
Lightning.
I don't know if lightning helps you guys, but
It looks cool.
It does look particularly nice.
What's
I'll
like
introduce you to Saphira, and then maybe you can have some sort of fire and lightning act.
all right.
I'll go tell Khalil.
Who?
He's a
Khalil.
guy he works here.
Oh.
Khalil's the one you'll be...
Don't tell him until after we've gone, because less people who know.
He's good.
Oh.
He's good for it. He also
Khalil's
has
the one that's going to be keeping an eye on you for the most part, so...
If
But he'll
we
be the
don't
only
tell
one.
him,
Otherwise,
if we
he just
don't
needs
tell
to-
him, he will wonder what you're doing here.
Fine. What are you going to tell Mr. Olaf? He's a rotten, conniving son of a bitch, by the way.
Well, that depends.
What was I supposed to do? What was the mission we were given? To bring him
back.
in?
Yeah.
That was the mission. Sorry, that was the one for 100 gold.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then there was the corrupt captain, and then
The angel job.
the angel job, which was unrelated.
We just
I
don't do
mean-
this job.
I could, I don't have 100 gold right now, but I'm real good at getting gold.
it'll be fine. The 100 gold is nothing.
The 500 gold, on the other hand, for the corrupt guards.
Now, if you can give us information on who this captain of the guard that helped you escape was.
Hey. Who said a captain of the guard helped me escape?
I
And
did
if
just
somebody-
now.
If somebody helped me to escape because they knew I was being set up, then they would be serving the law. which is
Unless
what
they
they're
had some other
supposed to do.
motive.
Or if the same evidence that would implicate the captain. So would also work to get rid of the corrupt man who put you in prison.
You know, he's the head of everything. I think what we need to do is an investigation and say that they didn't help. That they were just duped.
They didn't have
that's-
anything to do with it.
They didn't have
No.
anything to do with it.
Well,
looked
certainly
into it.
strong enough, but that would imply that we've met him.
Well,
No, we could interview
What?
the guards.
if I were to give you. I can't believe this. What if I were to give you my spell book?
Your spell book. Then what use are you to me?
I could. First, I have to copy the spells onto a different spell book. It would take a lot. All right. I'm not saying it wouldn't be nothing, but
And what would we do with your spell book?
We'd hand it to him. So this is the evidence of what we have left of him. He's dead.
He's dead, and he didn't need the guards' assistance.
That
maybe
works.
instead of giving you my spell book, what I could do is copy enough spells that would make it look good in my handwriting, and it would, make it so that it was obvious that nobody needed help.
It's a good
Works
plan.
for me.
Okay,
And we can still do the angel job and get money for that.
Indeed.
Yeah, you'll need parchment and things from our resident scribe. And he can use someone's cart or caravan and get to work and
Out
stay
of
out of
char-
sight.
Out of character, does the scribe have the kind of special inks that you would need to do that, or does?
He does, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have to we'd have to redo it. We'd have to
Immerse him?
there you go, that word.
Yeah,
Recoup
okay,
the
but yeah.
costs and stuff, but it will be at 20% discount because, it is.
Yeah, it was more if we would need to go into town and start, because that might be suspicious that we go into town and start shopping for that specifically. But
We only need to reimburse him for the materials.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just wanted to check. Okay.
And he doesn't have to know either.
Also, can you just let my sister know that I'm okay?
Yes.
Like if it gets out that I'm dead, she'll feel bad.
She and the kids are coming to the circus. If you stay out of sight, we could probably show them the backstage area and have them meet with you for a little while before you leave.
Give them the once-in-a-lifetime VIP tour.
Okay. You guys are nice.
No, I'm not.
I didn't mean you. Or the guy who eats the mice. But,
Which one of us?
well, you're okay. And the others, you're all nice. I'm not used to people who are nice.
Well, wizards are in short supply for us, so.
And some of us have to have our own family issues to consider. So,
Don't I know it? You ever talk
Yeah.
to the boss about his mother? Oh, let me tell you. Talk your ear.
oh, mummies, brilliant.
Say, do you know how to play dragon chess?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody?
Not really.
Nice.
None of these people do.
Yes, well,
Well, I don't want to brag, but I'll kick your ass.
I'd like to see you try.
I'll have some wine sent to your cart, Sil.
How we're gonna play? No,
And
that's I skip
food.
it. I ship
And
it.
more food.
When was the last time you ate?
5 days ago.
Okay, you'll finish what's in front of you, and no more till breakfast.
Uh,
I know it'll be painful, but yeah, it doesn't help to go from starvation to feasting.
all right. Fine. Are these bear claws, by the way? I love them. You have a gift, sir.
Wait, which one of us? What?
You, the
You.
cook.
Yeah,
Bear claws?
they're type of pastry.
Ah,
They're also
They're
a type
really
of
good.
flower, and I was wondering, like, which one do you
That
mean?
too. That's one you definitely shouldn't eat.
Yeah,
I would
that's,
say
that's
the
like
pastry.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's be facetious.
That would make sense given the context.
I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna like go see if Cedric's up, and if they are, I'm gonna get a hold of what paperwork, and I'm gonna say that there's gonna be a new hire, and to prep the paperwork and stuff like that, and I'm gonna like
don't announce a new hire just yet.
Callio's like, hey, if there's anything I'm loving, it's all this fucking paperwork. Who knew it was so much damn fun? Eh? Hey, boss.
I look at them. I look at Callio, with that clear look on their face, clear look on the face of, I appreciate Callio the same way that I like. The ringleader appreciates Callio the way that I appreciate someone who works in a water salination plant. They obviously do something really important, but fuck me if I know what it is.
It's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Water.
Hey, did I hear through some sort of grapevine, a vine of grapes, that you were maybe considering the possibility of maybe going toe to toe with that Rakdos cult?
Potentially.
I can actually respond to this one, and the ringleader kind of says, "No, but maybe."
See,
Nothing like a
here's what
straight
I gotta
answer.
tell you. They are the worst people in the universe.
Okay.
He pulls up his shirt, and there is some horrible, horrible scars. He says,
Oh no.
don't, okay, don't. Just fucking don't.
There's
And he
someone
pulls
in
his-
danger there, though. We need to see to make sure.
Well, there might be someone there who's in danger.
Yo, folks.
Anybody who goes there is in danger. You know what? Why don't you send me? There ain't nothing they can do to me they haven't already done.
I'm gonna roll some insight on this shit.
Okay, go ahead.
There's something fucking fishy about this. That's a 17.
Okay. I can't roll for shit tonight. All right. You see very complicated emotions. There is fear. There is anger. There is remorse.
Mm. I'll kind of see all that, and I'll say to Callio, "What do you want to do, Callio?"
He sits down and he says, Ringmaster, would it surprise you if I were to say that when I was a young, a young man, I was fucking stupid?
No.
Yeah, well, thank you for that.
In fairness, we're pretty much all his point of reference. So
No. Just let it go. Let it ride. Come on.
He's fine. He says, I had all these people telling me Loxodon culture is very peaceful and it's very nice and everybody follows the rules and everybody's really great. And I just, like, there were times when I just wanted something different so bad. You know? I just
Yes.
wanted to be more. And everybody warned me, but I couldn't help myself. All right? I went out and I did some stupid things. And then I did some bad things. And then I did more bad things and more bad things. And it was like I wasn't in control anymore. It was like the more they told me to do, the more terrible things I was doing and the more I was liking it. And then I found out I had been controlled, right? Because that's what demons do. They fuck with your head. So if you tell me somebody's getting hurt, of course somebody's getting hurt. That's what they do every day. And I will go and get that person out. It's fine. You know, I owe it. To the universe, I owe it. But you shouldn't go because you'll get hurt. You people are too nice. So just let me do it, all right?
No,
I'll take care of it.
I don't know. What do others think?
No, I don't think he should be doing
Mhm.
that. He'll just die.
not
won't
doing
die.
it alone.
How do you know you're not going to die?
Because they don't like it
I'm
when
sorry,
people
guys.
die.
I'm real sorry, guys, but like, were you guys here? Because like I kind of said, I kind of like went away to talk to Cedric and Callio.
Well, earlier on, I did say that Serenity was going to go tell Callio. And we're talking to Callio.
Yeah, this is Callio right now.
They want me to be a performer. They don't want me to be dead. I was a good performer.
Okay. I'm gonna have been quiet for most of this. You know, kind of like saying yes, no, yes, no. As it was going through, I'm going to where the fuck is it? There it is. And when he says, you know, like I'm a good performer and everything, the ringleader and their constellation, and the little flecks of like brass or whatever you'd call it, starts to glow with gem, with kind of like that fluorescent feel of black light over gems, and basically it would be this thing of like the basic question is the plan, the specific course of action is going to be letting Callio go on his own, giving him what he wants. Like, is it going to be good or bad?
Bad.
Wheel or woe?
Whoa.
Okay.
Strong whoa.
Okay. I will, and this is kind of a thing of like I said, this is like very obvious. This is something that Callio can see. And then in a reasonably high-pitched voice, and I don't want to do it because Christie's had a go at me already today for being all high-pitched and shit.
Hey, if I do every voice in the world badly, you can do a high-pitched voice.
Actually, it was because he shouted down the mic. That was my objection. It wasn't the pitch. It was very loud. It clipped. It was like, and I wear headphones, so it was like, that was it.
Well, I can hear myself. Like, I have it repeated. So I was suffering with you. I was suffering with you. But anyway, the ringleader will say, "Oh, fuck's sake! I've killed like the vibe, so I can't really say it with a high pitched voice." Le Cirque du Sauvage does not allow any of its members to be alone, or suffer alone, or die alone. And with that, like the kind of like a light switch kind of goes off, and the glowy shit goes. And the ringleader's normal. They haven't really changed outwardly in the sense of grown bigger or smaller or anything. Just like this little light show shining through. And then they say, Callio, get your weaponry. Get your weaponry because we're going to go kill some people. But you're not going alone, okay?
You know what, ringleader? You're the boss.
All right. So how many companions can we take with us?
2. More than that is a lot for me.
Okay. So, like from my knowledge, from my memory of it, Callio is really good, and so is Enkila. But we like the others have more access to like more of their stuff, so like Saphira and such. Who do you think?
Pretty much everybody is good. Saphira is a sorcerer, kind of. Let's see.
Well, no. This is more of a like for the other party members. Like we can take extra people, to kind of like pump up our numbers. So who do we think? Who do we think we should take? Enkila is pretty good because she gives a buff. But other than that, I can't really think of anybody else to take because I don't have access to
Saphira
her
like
sheet.
resistant to fire because she does fire stuff?
Don't remember.
Because with demons that might be.
Saphira is your character's so it's your like retainer. So like you have access to the character sheet is the point.
Yeah, they're resistant to fire and poison. I also told you that I would take them on our next adventure.
Yeah, and it would make sense if they're fire resistant.
That sounds like one.
And we can take Callio as well. And that's it. We go to. But yeah, like pretty much we have that as a decision point to do when we go and deal with this clan. But we have another thing to deal with right now, which is the thief dude.
I will say that Callio is not a follower, he's a character. So I'll make sure he is, if that makes sense, what I just said. I'll make sure he is leveled up appropriately.
Okay.
He's a battle master.
Also, it's
Awesome.
going to take our sorcerer some time to do the spell transfer to the fake book.
Yeah, that's a few days.
So we
That's a
could
day
do
or
this
two.
while we're waiting. We do this while we're waiting for him to be done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we can actually just fucking cane it and go to this devil dude's thing, and all get murdered because
Are they
that's what
devils
happens
or
when we fight them.
demons?
I thought they were demons.
They are demons.
Did I say anything? Did I say devils?
You said
Sorry.
devil.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
you said-
meant demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is 9, by the way.
Yeah, I was
Now
going
that
to
we're
say, this
talking
seems
about
like
time
a
and everything.
good time to break
Yeah.
for the night.
It actually does.
There we go. We're gonna go and burn another circus down.
Yeah.
You guys.
Arson!
Guess what? We are now organized crime. Literally, we're organized
Oh,
crime.
yeah.
We're gonna go and commit arson in a second. It's great.
Yeah. More. And a little industrial espionage.
Yeah.
Steal their circus tricks.
Next time you're
And
gonna have to
yet,
fill
I
Eldon
want
and
to-
Marble in on all this.
Yes. All right. Well,
Well, I'm gonna have to fill everyone in anyway because this is like
Yeah.
a conversation that Calio and I had
Yeah.
entirely. So it's kind of a thing of we're gonna go and do this.
It's very much something that Temerity was born for.
Kill the demon.
Well,
So with that, it is goodbye from me and goodbye from the party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye, party.
Bye.
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 Bye, party.